Oh God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Now, Dave,
you brought us something. You brought us a little gift.
Now, you know that I am a motorcyclist, right?
This again, the motorcycle.
This is something for real now.
Satan's bus boys, or what?
Now, there you go. You see, now it's people like you that ruin the image. These are G.I. Joe dolls. Now, I saw these are G.I. Joe enemy dolls. Now, these are G.I. Joe biker dolls. Let me read you this guy. Oh, here's Torch. Let me read you what they say about Torch. Read that. Torch is an illiterate, unrepentant thug whose penchant for sudden and unexpected violence is matched only by his utter depths of stupidity, ages 5 and up.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, are these unbelievable?
Well, the youth of America is certainly in good hands with this.
Isn't this amazing? You see, it comes with some chopper parts. You know, why don't they make real enemy dolls?
Well, these are like your buddies, aren't they?
Yeah, but no, they are not. See,
I think I shit my pants.
Hey guys, wait
Stop
up!
following
Holy
her.
shit!
Your mom
Look
should
at
have
the
had
tits on
an
that! Guys, check her out! Where'd she go? Guys, where are you? Oh! Saw the news?
Bitches and snitches sleep in ditches, and my wife chose to take her nap. Are you gonna do the same?
Are you okay? Should we call the police?
This is just my uncle Sergey,
Good
the
job.
non-psycho.
Nobody likes a tattletale.
G.I. Joe!
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. Hope you enjoyed that session. It was, it's really nice in Arizona right now. It's like 70 degrees out at night, nice and cool, man. It has become glorious to live in Arizona.
When does the hoodie weather start?
About end of November.
Okay, so it's getting there. It's cool.
Last through February, yeah. Yep, hoodie weather. That is a great term for people from Phoenix. Yeah, we got to get some.
I had no idea like it got as cold as it did until being there, like at the end of January or February. It actually gets really much colder than what people would think.
Yeah, it can get cold out, especially at night.
Yeah,
but we it's gloriful. Like, I think that you can go probably years without wearing pants if you didn't have to for like some work thing, because.
Oh, I've got a lot of friends who love that.
Yeah, you just wear shorts year round, man. So.
Oh, I mean, like no pants at all.
Actually. That's Red Hood every show. You guys just don't know it.
Yeah, it's not. You need the behind the scenes, like ESPN, where the guys would have like the suits on the top and have like the shorts on, and like short, flip flops or socks, hood.
Yeah. So, a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Big news for something is killing the children, which is crazy. We'll get into that. The World Series is kind of nuts. I know it's going on tonight and everybody's watching it, but that game the other night was kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I thought the first thing, I think the Dodgers, everyone always thought they were going to win going into the season. But as well as their pitching, as much as like they've been hurt and their pitching has actually gotten healthy, Snell, Yamamoto. When you start in Glass now, obviously Ohtani with the the home runs and the 10Ks in the other series. When you start stacking those guys up, I was trying to think of like the 88 series with the Dodgers and the A's, the 90 series with the A's and Reds. You're going to have to find. To me, it's a little bit like that because I would think the Dodgers would be so favored to win. They have got to come out, like the Blue Jays have to come out and they've got to win. In 88, when Gibson hit the home run, it just changed the whole momentum of the series. 90, I mean, the Reds just went to the A's and just took it straight from them. Last night, the Dodgers go up 1-0. The Blue Jays have the base running gaff, but then they just let them have it in the 6th inning, which was great.
Well, all I know is that I'm happy who's in the series because I can start selling all my Vladdy Jr. cards, sell all my. I'm bummed because my Cal Rally cards would be worth more and be easier to sell, but I'll still be able to sell those. So
hey, they would have been worth literally nothing going into like this year.
Yep. So it's pretty sweet, but this is crazy. Should you have bought Ohtani rookie or Apple stock in 2019?
I think that's it. It's a loaded question because there's only one Apple stock, and there are a lot of variations of Ohtani rookies.
Yeah.
So it's not one or the other.
Well, I always go back to that card that I pulled and what it would be worth now.
Yeah.
It's definitely way over this.
Yeah, I mean the one that you pulled, got, and I think just like when you sold the Ovechkin, the 10-10, you sold at the right time. You got the highest number, and I think Vinny did great the way he did it. I mean, who would have known like what could have happened? It's just impossible. There's just no way to know like what's going to happen.
That's the great thing and the bad thing about collecting pack driven items, right? Because it touches that dopamine. I'm going to spend $16 and I have a chance to pull something. And it's gotten your odds.
$16. You hear that part?
Yeah.
Because it could never happen now.
No. Yeah. That pack that I sold them was $16 a spot, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but that's why breaks do so well. And that's why like the blind bag thing is such a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Mark again for breaking his own record. Like I've heard some people.
I have my one right here. This is the one with the golden ticket.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to read it, but I was like, I got to wait till I.
But that's the thing with like these blind bags is they're fun to open even if you collect. There's not as many true collectors anymore of cards, like people that put sets together like it used to be. Yeah. Mostly it's people just searching for hits. And we have that in the card world too with 9.8 collectors, key collectors. So but again, it's the reason why collecting is such an amazing thing. And it's really good. Shout out to the Comic Crusader, man. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. He's got a great channel. He does shows, multiple shows a week. Really good content creator. Good dude. But I think that as soon as you can complain about blind bags and packs, but it's kind of hard as soon as you hit something, man. When you hit something and it's a cool hit, I can think of some of when I pulled that Julio Rodriguez.
Well, you've pulled so many things, you kind of have to start layering them. And it's got to be sequential because you've hit a lot of stuff. Because you and Richie both hit that Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, dude. In a time when they weren't even putting the cards in a what is the word I'm looking for? They weren't even putting the cards in the set, right? So
because you had to get the extra packs, right?
Yeah. This is what caused me to leave pack collecting. So this is the story I'm going to tell you guys. Yeah, pack collecting can be fun, and it's a different world in cards where you can go buy a pack, a box of cards at the card shop or even in your Fry's grocery. When we start seeing blind bags at Walmart for comics, like true blind bags. I mean, you know, where you have hits and you have ratios to get the hits. When those start showing up at Walmart, then it's a different world. But this is the reason that got me from, I quit collecting cards because of this. So 2022 tops?
Yeah, that was a Wander Franco year.
Major year. Wander, Julio, Bobby Witt, Spencer Torkelson, O'Neal Cruz, and one more I'm missing.
God.
One more I'm missing. Great, one of the best years for prospects in the Topps Chrome set. And I used to buy a Topps Chrome baseball jumbo case every year, okay? It was the best bang for your buck. You got 5 autos per box, 8 boxes. Usually spend anywhere between, you know, $1,200 and $2,000 for a case. You know, $1,600 for a case. And it was fun. And those and Bowman were, I would buy a case of Bowman every year. And because you could go back and you could find, just like I did with Cal Raleigh this year. Didn't know who he was, held on to his card until he hit. Go look through my Bowman. Oh, look, there's 4 autos of them. You can pull the process, right? So I buy a case of that 2022 jumbo, and the news cycle starts happening where people are saying, hey, we're not pulling any of the Julios or the Bobby Witts or the Wanders. We're not pulling anybody, any of their rookies or autos or rookies in the set. Topps forgot to put them in the Topps Chrome set. Forgot. Bullshit. So that made me go, fuck this. I remember I bought the case. I didn't even want to open it. So what they did do in the set, though, is they put autographs of those players, and you could pull the autos of those players. My first box I opened, I pulled the 1 in 50.
I remember that.
Yeah, Julio Rodriguez Gold Wave auto. Now, at the time, this was a $10,000 card. So that's what I mean about you could be done and pissed off to the moon about this. But then when you go open that box and you pull out, you're right back in. What up, you?
Of course, now you can't afford to buy a box.
So I was listening before I jumped on, and I was like, $16 for a dopamine hit? That's not enough anymore. That's not enough.
Oh, you got a good sports hit, right? I mean, let's talk about that. You went into the Jersey game.
Oh, yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you remember how they had the under wraps stuff now? Like, that got me really interested. So I saw someone that had it. I was like, oh, here, let me buy a couple and see if I like, because I checked out the checklist. I was like, I won't be upset about like anyone I hit or whatever. But that's chased me down a huge rabbit hole. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But I did hit one of those 1-of-1 art edition ones for Johnny Bench. So his auto's on it, and then there's like an art piece.
He's got a beautiful autograph too.
Yeah,
Johnny Bench has a great autograph.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like kind of like, okay. I mean, I'm not the hugest Bench fan, but like I was like, I know there are fans out there. I was like, would you price something like that out though? Like,
yeah.
Like the 1-of-1 art piece, like just alone, I think like just bumps it. But like at the same time, it's not going to be like.
I think you should ask Stein,
okay,
because he's Cincinnati. Like
he's a huge Bench fan, huge.
You start getting to like the Big Red Machine fans. They are very adamant.
Traded for Stein.
I know Doc Joe's
they're a cult.
Oh, I know Doc Joe's a fan too as well. Well, we might have a trade in hand.
So for everybody that's in the chat, I don't know why YouTube has done this thing where they're going by your at names now. And if there's a way to turn it off, if anybody knows about, let me know, because I know it can be annoying. So heads up for all you guys. If there is a way to do it, let me know.
I will say I did appreciate Chad K putting the score up. He said it's 5-1 Dodgers in the 8th.
Okay. I hope the
bad guys.
7 games. Yeah. I just want to see a 7-game series.
I don't know if you saw this, but DJ Robot 23 actually put that he sold his Ovechkin rookie, the BSG, or BGS at 9.5 when he broke the record. Same time like I sold mine. You never really got anywhere close to what you got, Brian, when you sold yours.
How much did he get? Did he say?
I don't know. He didn't say. If you want to throw it in the chat there, Bob.
Yeah, I would love to know
awesome.
about that. DJ Robot, I used to buy cases of Upper Deck NHL cards. Opening those up is a job, but a fun job. See if I can find his thing. Yeah,
Hey, Brian, when you opened that case last year, did you ever get those? I know you had to reach out to Upper Deck about the Bernards.
Yeah. That's the other thing. That's the other thing I got fucked on. Yeah.
I never remember what happened with that.
I will not.
Was there any resolution?
What?
Was there any resolution to that for you?
Well, first of all, no, because the reason I bought the case was because Connor Bedard should have been in that set. It's your series 1. That's bullshit that he wasn't in that set. Everybody thought he was going to be in the set. I pre-ordered that shit, and Connor Bedard's not even in it. And then when I open it, no Young Guns. There's no Young Guns in any fucking boxes. So I reached out to...
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, so I reached out to Upper Deck, and they said, yeah, there was a problem with the first printing of the boxes that nobody got any Young Guns. So we're going to send you out some stuff. So he sent me out a whole set of Young Guns for the year, which who cares? There's only like Matthew Knees and a couple other people, and maybe a couple Dustin
I don't want
Wolf.
the set.
Yeah, I wanted Bedard, and I was hoping he was going to send me like a Bedard, and he sent me some Coyotes patches. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, whatever.
Because that was the super short. That was the Easter egg of Bedard, because he wasn't a Young Gun, and that was the super short print.
Yep.
And I know they had to do it on purpose. They had to do that on purpose to make everybody wanted Bedard anyway, because he didn't come out to Series 2, which you couldn't find those boxes. But then when they made all this, wait a minute, there's an Easter egg for Bedard. They've got to make it where people were trying to get to the product.
Oh, it's $1,000 card now.
DJ Robot had a 9.5 Ovechkin and sold it for 7,500 Canadian. I would have bought that, dude.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm gonna buy in.
Right.
I'm gonna buy in on the Ovechkin again. Yeah, I sold.
Dude, we still have 2 boxes. I still got a couple boxes down the hall that have never been opened from Series 2.
Really, Upper Deck?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I want to get the SP Authentic again. I love that set. I want to get the Crosby and the Ovechkin again. I sold both of those, and I think I sold them both. I sold the Ovechkin for $43K and the Crosby for like $6. Holy cow! What a.
But when you bought them, hold on. I think the Crosby was $400 and the Ovechkin was like $200.
$200.
Is that right?
Yeah. $400 and $200.
Because Crosby was that was the name, and then they had the strike. It's just it threw everything a little bit off. So, and no one knew who Ovechkin was, but everyone knew who Crosby was coming out.
Yeah. I hope McDavid does win it. I want to see McDavid win it. I feel bad for the guy. He's the best hockey player to ever put on skates.
And Draisaitl. Everyone forgets about Draisaitl.
I like Draisaitl, but he's who he is because of McDavid. Draisaitl's good.
He's no.
Yeah. It's like Malkin and Crosby.
Oh, he's fucking great. I mean, but the thing is, there's no one like Connor. I mean, there hasn't been.
He's got pure speed, and he's a science. He's a machine, like a real machine. He's been taught how to move, and the best medicine over any hockey player to this time. It's pretty amazing what that guy can do. Hopefully,
that size on skates, I've never seen anyone as quick and as fast as he is. He's unbelievable.
Yeah. And hockey's such a tough thing because, they play an 82-game season, and then they got to go win, 16 more games and play, and they could play up to, 28 games or something like that. So you got to basically go play another quarter of the season. When you're at your most.
Comic Book Countdown.
Yes.
Yeah, to get through. But Comic Book Countdown put in there, and I was going to mention this, Brian. Do not discard Draisaitl for being able to break Ovechkin's record. If you think about it, and the timing and like how long Draisaitl hadn't been around that he's been around a while, but he's around 50 goals a year. So just kind of it's possible. So just kind of think about it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. You know what
And
I
he's
do want to
really
get?
good.
I'll tell you a card that I do want to get. I want to get. There's one card that I am going to start searching for, and that is the who's the kid from the Orioles? Jackson
Gunnar
Holiday.
Henderson?
Jackson Holiday.
Oh, Holiday?
I want the Jackson Holiday Billy Ripken homage card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
the
wanted to
short
pull
print.
one of a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool to pull this in
I
a
opened-
pack, but like
Yeah.
that right there.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What a
I'm
great
with you.
card.
I gotta
Would
tell
they-
you, though,
would they
except
be
for
a
his
refractor?
face. I mean, he's the ugliest motherfucker. I mean, look at him. I mean, he looks like a Garbage Pail Kid. Like, come to life. I mean, Jackson's not on the Holiday. I mean, he is honestly the closest thing to Billy Ripken's bat knob I've seen in baseball. I mean, I had braces for 5 years, so I don't want to make fun of anybody who's got bad teeth, but I mean, like when your dad was a Major League Baseball player and probably had $100 million, I mean, seriously, giddy up.
Oh my god. Oh, I love how you put fun face on there.
Is there a refractor?
Is it? That's the thing. It's like, is it?
Mm.
I mean,
Or is it just a short print?
I think it's just a short print rookie.
short
Okay.
print, but it's a super short print, and the thing is, they did do variations of it.
Mm.
But man, I think I opened probably like 5 boxes or so. Like, I really tried to, I was really wanting to get one for a while, and I was like, I got some good stuff out of the series too.
$350 for a
Could
9.5.
not get that. I don't remember anyone hitting it in the shop. Yeah,
What
even
a
now it's still
terrible
expensive.
card. $350 for 9.5. There's only one of them up there. It looks like. That's weird.
Oh, I bet you could pick it up off season. Just wait until after the World Series.
Maybe they're grading the face, not the card. Maybe
Oh,
they should be like,
check
they should
this
all be
out.
like
Did
6.5s. Because
Did you know they made variations of the knobs? White
Yeah.
knob variation.
they did it just like they did it just like Billy back in '89.
Wow.
They have the black box. They have all that stuff.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
wow.
bro. That is so cool.
You get the full rainbow for it now?
I might have to, bro. I might have to. Tops fun face. Let's see here. I want to see.
There really should be one that actually on his bat knob just says Billy Ripken. Something very
Ooh, a
simple.
signed one. Look
Because
at
that
that. There's the black box for $575 and a 10. The regular $499. $420 for the white knob. Look, they even did a fun face
Dodgers won.
scribble. This is the scribble version, bro.
Yeah.
They did them all.
Yeah.
Did they do the cutouts? Remember how they cut them out?
I think there is a cutout, to be honest.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I mean, they pretty much did all of them.
So for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, the 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken rookie, or card, sorry, Billy Ripken card. He's standing in the card,
That was
and
rookie.
was it his rookie? Maybe he was I thought he was a rookie in '88, but maybe
No,
that's his
no.
traded card. But so there's different variations of this. Well, basically what happened is he says he just picked up a bat for the photo taking session, and on the bottom of the bat it says "fuck face." Okay, see it? And so it only got out in the first so many thousand boxes because kids were like, "Oh my god!" and they were searching for it. So they went back and they blacked it out with a blackout, right? And then they scribbled it out. There's one that has a scribble.
Scribbled it.
There's one that has a cut, and it's supposed to be cut on that side, but it's not. And then there's the one that has the white box as well. So, unbelievable, man! Such a cool thing.
I've got to tell you that the part about me, the part that I always thought was really funny was the cutting, because it's not like the dimensions actually change on those, the cards.
Yeah.
Everything is in the same place every time. It's just like my dad's plant when it came to fabric. Like everything is in the same place. So like, unless you're purposely trying to miscut it, like it should hit it every time.
I feel
so
like
I was like,
but weren't the cuts?
They had a short and a long. Yeah, they had different cuts too.
I felt like maybe they did that just to like tell them where they were so that people could go and pull them out. That's the only thing that I can think of.
The thing was those flare packs, it'd be different. Like score packs had the soft, and you could have felt them, like the hoops in '89 stuff. Yep. But Fleer was solid. Like you wouldn't be able to feel them unless it was on the top. But you never know. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a cool thing, nostalgia wise, that this is something that if Topps does do things that brings me back into the hobby. And I don't know if you guys saw it this week, but the PSA magazine, did you guys see that? PSA magazine I haven't got mine this week. This month is the Garbage Pail Kids 40th anniversary, I think. And
oh no, I haven't got mine.
And it comes with a promo card too.
Wow.
Oh, just like for the normal PSA, it doesn't have to be for the trading card one.
I think it's for the normal. And Nate, did you see the one before this? The month before this? It's a Juan Soto Garbage Pail Kids card cover.
I didn't get that.
Watch this. Oh, PSAG.
That's just the base one too. It's not like a weird short print or like 101 or something like that.
I don't know, unless that's what I got. I don't know, but my magazine looks like it's Juan Soto. See here. Yeah, right here. That's the PSA magazine right there. I have one of these. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Nate, we lost Nate right at the opportune time.
I know. I want to go look for my PSA magazine now to see if
14 to 25. What?
Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Is it one of those numbered variations? You got to check the back of that.
Wow.
To see if it's like.
I got to go grab it at some point. It's downstairs. I saved it to give to Nate.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah, so on the back, it tells you like if you have one of the variants or whatever. So because they're doing all that too, where they have like numbered variants for PSA magazines. I don't think I've ever hit a variant unless it's like it was a misprint where the variant actually went out as the base, because that happened a couple of times.
I'm gonna kick Nate, and so that way he can come back. Yeah, this is a cool thing for PSA to do. Now I'm gonna have to buy one of the regular ones.
Oh, is that the regular one then?
Yeah,
just the GP. Okay, but you didn't get the card?
I don't think so. Let me see here.
I would check on the inside to see if it's in the middle or something like that.
PSA magazine. October. Is it October? PSA magazine. I am really stoned. You are correct. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, page does not exist.
It's like an old dead link.
Yeah, I got the Juan Soto. I need to go grab it. Holy shit!
Nice.
And I didn't get a card. So that's
I bet it's in the
awesome.
I bet it's in the middle somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah!
All right, I gotta go check my magazine now.
Yeah, I usually don't open them. That one I opened, which is nice. I'm gonna have to go grab it for pickups, which is cool, bro. What was your thoughts about Something Is Killing the Children? Isn't that shit crazy?
Dude, I am stoked on that. I mean, I mean, I'm kind of like half scared too, right? Because it's Bloomhouse, so that's almost like a crapshoot, right? If something's actually gonna get made, like, 'cause, there was that talks with Spawn and everything. I'm hoping that Bloomhouse doesn't become known as a place where horror comics go to die. But the series is promising. There's 100 issues of Something Is Killing the Children's coming out, so I feel like something's gonna happen. Especially if they're talking about a movie and the animated series.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
We'll do that. All right, for those of you guys that don't know, it says coming off a multi-company bidding war, as Yi said, Blumhouse has snagged the rights to Something Is Killing the Children, and it's gonna be that not just a movie, a live-action movie, but also that freaking animated series. Did they say how many episodes the animated series is supposed to be? Let me see.
I don't remember if I saw that. All right, looks like Nick came back.
The
Hey, what's
adult
up, dude?
animated series will see Tynion executive producing with Del Edra as co-executive producing. Christie will executive produce the series for Boom with Adam Yolen and Matt Norgier co-executive producing. Wow. That's crazy, man. James Tynion is ruling the world right now of comic books.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. It comes to perfect timing. There was kind of like a little bit of a lull, it seems, with Something Is Killing the Children in comics lately. And I feel like there's been like this this shot to the arm of like okay, we need to blow this shit back up again. And then they had New York Comic-Con where they did such a good job with those variants and their exclusives.
Well, I think in the storyline anyways, it's gonna jump up too anyways, because they're in a flashback right now. It picks up back up where everyone's used to from the original storyline where Erica left off. So I think all that stuff is in good timing and well planned out. Because I mean, that series is going to 100 issues. So
where is it now? I haven't heard anything about it in so long, and honestly, I've never really read that much.
50 is approaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you rather have, though? Because remember, it was originally optioned through Netflix. Would you rather have Netflix and just do a series, or Blumhouse and do an animated and a live action? Because I imagine they probably were just going to do a series at Netflix.
Blumhouse, like, honestly, like, to see a movie, like, that would be sick.
Because you're going to get more movies out of it, obviously.
Well, and then they're so gory anyways in their graphics, like, I think it's a good fit.
Yeah,
especially like with, you're talking about Monster and Monster Hunter. That I think that's perfect for that.
Well, Netflix is the one that decided to pass, obviously, which is kind of silly. See, that's what the people need to realize. Like, you can get in this option hell where it's good enough to do, but money issues come up, or somebody new takes over and they don't have a certain vision, and your project, your IP can just be stuck in option land. You got to finally have somebody, take a shot at it. So good for James Tynion, and that's really cool that they're going to do it. Now we just got to hope it comes out.
Because the best part, I saw that, but I'm not a big, I maybe become one. Like, I know you're a big Something That's Killing the Children. I just haven't really read that much, especially in the older stuff. I know, I remember that. But, with all the good stuff that Invincible has been done, and then seeing that the G.I. Joe Transformers in John universe is going to start coming out, I was like, now we are talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine, especially like people our age, to watch something that could be gory like Invincible on Amazon with Transformers and G.I. Joe, I mean, game changer. Because you want to get people into it. The people who already love it will be into it. But you could really bring in so many other people. And then they could go and, again, I know the comics have sold really well, but all these different printings they've done for good reason, too. People can go back and go get them. Man, they could really do a lot.
Oh, man, I can't wait for the Invincible, like, fighter game. I'm stoked on that still.
Yeah. And Invincible,
yeah.
Bro, how crazy. Think about that for a second. Like, it comes back to what we've been saying. Comic books has been fun for the last 2 years, year and a half especially. We have, I can't remember the last time it's really as fun as this all around. I know we complain about like the big two and, you know, complain about stuff here and there, but, you know, I think when right around the time of, you know, the pandemic, comic books were fun because of the money they were making. And now you have, obviously comics still make money, but I think more of the fun is in the collecting and the reading and the IPs that are hot and what we're going to see. You know, the only time I can think it was this fun is during the right before COVID, like when Avengers was coming out and all that stuff was happening. I feel like it can be that it's getting close to that again, because at least for me, I'm very lucky. A lot of the stuff that I like is popping off. The Energon universe, you know, that's a big part of what we're into. You know, Mark's success is awesome. We love that. The Something Killing the Children stuff, I'm not that deep into that, but it's good for comics and it's good for Boom Studios, who I love. And I don't know, man. There's so many other things too that make it a lot of fun right now, and we're gonna see some crazy stuff.
You know, that picture of the Energon universe that you have. I think the best part too is like the people have been reading the stuff. You know, you had that one. If you read that last issue, who comes into it? Miles Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're talking about Mass coming in.
Yep.
And so there's just so many different ways. Like, oh my gosh, you're going to talk about like Jackhammer and Gator and Condor and Piranha and all these guys are going to get involved. And then if Mask is involved, at some point, do the Visionaries get involved?
Oh, bro.
Sindar, Darkstorm, Lexor. I mean, and then, oh my God, my dream would be something that the Silverhawks, Thundercats, I mean, all these properties, I mean, because the way that Kirkham, you know, he brought in G.I. Joe and Transformers to one place, why can't they all have just one huge universe? There's no reason they can't. There's no telling what they could do. Bro, it's awesome.
And
that's not including He-Man.
Think about Robert Kirkman right now. How important he is for comics. He's going to go down as one, like up with Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld, and some of these, like, you know, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, like these Neil Adams, you know, these really important people for the comic industry. He can be on your Mount Rushmore. Walking Dead, Invincible, Energon universe, like these are things that are such a big, especially right now. I know Walking Dead isn't as big, but
but Walking Dead is what got his name out there.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Marvel Zombies,
and there's still that huge
where he grabbed a new audience that was beyond comics.
Yeah.
To look into the comics, which is amazing. Yeah. So.
And I'll tell you too. I work with people. They have no idea about anything about G.I. Joe, Transformers, anything, but they are diehard Walking Dead and Invincible. They love it, and then they love The Boys.
Yeah.
This stuff will blow their mind because a lot of them, you know, are guys who are from cross seas who've never been here and moved here and went to college here. So all this stuff is new, and they can't get enough of it. I was like, trust me, like if you like Invincible and you like The Boys and you like Walking Dead, there's going to be a lot more coming your way that it's going to be
You've only scratched
incredible.
the surface.
you really have. And just think too, no one's even talking about the He-Man movie next year.
Oh
If
yeah,
that thing
great
is
point.
good.
Great point.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we could finally kind of start taken back off a little bit, like because we've gone through some lulls with the movies and I think it's obviously too. Brian, you brought up like the big two, Marvel and DC. Like when ASM's really bad, and some of these the main characters you like X-Men's been quiet. There's just not much going on. Like I think one of the best series I'm reading right now is Absolute Green Lantern. It's really good.
Well,
no one talks about that stuff.
Have you guys been reading? You've been reading Absolute Batman still, I imagine, right, Nate?
Yeah.
That's good too. I think that's excellent so far.
It is.
I think it's great.
It is.
Oh,
it's so different too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll have to deep dive into it.
Their take on Bane, and just I think the premise about Bruce Wayne and all these guys growing up together, and then Wayne, like Killer Croc, being the boxer, and like Bruce trying to train him, and just it really is a great alternate universe. Like it's really cool, and I think that the Absolute universe, I'm telling you, Green Lanterns it's right up there. It's so good with the way they've done Green Lantern.
I don't remember them explaining Absolute Universe like this, because I read it the other day, and it kind of made me go, man, maybe I'm smoking too much weed, man, because the way that they explained it was that they wanted, like, they liked Black Label and being adult and stuff, but they wanted to have a universe where they could take the core values of these characters and put them in a universe that seems like our world today. And so it's very new, like what's going on in our world today. And I find that very interesting. But I don't ever remember them calling it out like that. And now that I see that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's their whole goal for this, is to be in our world today. And there's a lot of talk about this book right now, this Absolute Batman Annual, which I think is a very cool thing what they're doing, where they're allowing, I think annuals are cool because it was always that place where you kind of like gave the main creators a break for that year, and you had like other people take over, do short stories. And this is a story by Daniel Warren Johnson where Batman is taking on like this white nationalist group. And there's a lot of people bitching about it. You know what? I'm fucking all for this. Like this, I'm cool with this. I don't mind seeing a fucking Batman beat up some fucking douchebags. As long as you don't, you have already said this is supposed to be in our world today. You've set the boundaries, right? And if that's what you're gonna do, then okay, I know what I'm getting into. But there's a bunch of people talking about this, about like, oh, is this going to be a problem? And I don't understand why that would be a problem. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this. And you guys know how it works with controversial books. They always end up on the secondary market having some type of push, like the Red Hood book,
But comics has always done that too, though.
That's what I mean.
Always been it's always been a reflective of the time period. I mean, without having to say it, you know what I mean?
You're true.
I guess
very true, brother. I get. Yeah, you're right.
But I guess at this point they have to like spell it out for you, for a better lack of terms. Like,
well, let's be honest.
Which is kind of sad, though. But I mean, at the same time, I guess sometimes it needs to be said.
So let me ask you guys: do y'all? This is actually when I really started first kind of getting into comic. Do you remember Detective Comics Annual 2 in '89?
No.
It had like they looked like the Klansmen, and they had the torch.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I know which ones. Yeah. I know exactly.
I was always like, wow. I remember as a kid, I'm like, oh god, because I was like, man, Batman's like fighting the Klan. I was like, how did this get into it? I never read it, but I remember picking it up because I thought the cover, the art, I thought was good. It just vibrated like, I was like, holy man.
Yeah. I remember the Black Panther ones too. Neil Adams, one of my Mount Rushmore guys. Hearing him tell stories, there's a really good interview that you guys can check on the channel, where I was lucky enough to interview Neil Adams. There's some background noise, so you have to it's tough to get around, but really good interview with him. But to hear him talk about like why they chose to do what they did, There's a really good podcast by Kevin Smith called The Fat Man on Batman, where he does a 2-part podcast talking about Neil Adams. But Neil Adams tells these stories like where he explains that, you know, they were where they were living in New York at the time, him and Denny O'Neil, like they were seeing all this craziness happen right around them, and they wanted to put it in the comics, and Julius Shorts wouldn't let him. And Stan over at Marvel got word that they were trying to, you know, talk about drugs and like stuff that's going on in the world around them at the time, you know. And when that was going on, basically Stan stole the idea, you know what I mean? He heard about it, did the Amazing Spider-Man, what was that, 95 and 94 with the LSD. And as soon as that happened, Julius Short saw all the sales it had and told Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil, do your Green Lantern heroin saga. You can do it now. You know what I mean? So it's weird how it always comes back to that sales part, right? So, but very, very cool. I'm cool with. I'm looking forward to reading that annual. I don't know if it's out yet.
Ooh,
but
now I want a sheet of that, like that ASM comic.
Mm-hmm.
Like make a powder sheet out of that. Like that'd be dope to pass around. Like, oh man, I wouldn't even charge for that if I had a full sheet of that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
admitting
John.
to anything, but
What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Same
doing
shit,
good. How are
different
you?
day.
I think we need to get John kicked out of this Discord as well, because I think he's caused some problems.
I'm a troublemaker.
At first, I was like, "Are we at a Grateful Dead concert?" No, I was like, "Beyond Wednesdays." I'm like, "Oh, that's great."
Well, speaking.
Did you see the Oregon Ducks had Grateful Dead jerseys?
I was gonna talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's crazy, bro.
yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I love
Dude,
that.
they're getting
That's great.
shoes.
That's
Have you seen
awesome.
the helmets? I think my favorite part's the helmets.
All of them are.
Oh my
amazing,
God, my
dude.
mother's here, Judy.
See here. Here's the.
Yeah,
those
they
little
look.
dancing
I
bears.
think it's so cool.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the other.
This now I'm like, okay, when did the fish? Who's going to come out with like the fish helmets or jerseys?
Look at the shirts too. The
But I
shirts
think
are
that's
badass.
cool.
Go back to that picture to the far left. Oh yeah, see on the back of the helmet they have like the
You get
ducks
the
are
dancing
all-
bears.
Yeah,
I think that.
but they're
Yeah,
ducks.
it's cool.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Look at this. Like, that's so
Very cool.
badass.
Yeah, it's neat.
Dude,
It
it's even
is.
on the side patch of the jersey.
Oh, they're ducks on the helmet. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I
The
thought they
dancing
were
bears are
until you
ducks.
said that.
Look at
I thought
that.
they were the
Yeah.
bears. I just looked. I was like, it's the
That's so
You're right.
cool.
Yeah, the ducks.
right,
is.
but they did the dancing bears as duck. Or yeah,
That is
Yeah.
so cool. That's the type of stuff that's fun. That's why I love hockey sweaters. Like what happened with the Hurricanes and the Avalanche this week.
The Whalers and Nordiques.
Oh, bro.
They look great. They look great.
Yeah. So, by the way, I got to show you guys something pretty cool. Speaking of apparel, I hope you guys got your Mark Spears Monsters shirts. Because I got mine.
dope.
Yeah.
I just robbed the closest Spencer's. I had Yee break into which one in Texas was on?
Wait a minute.
Odessa, Texas, which is
yeah.
That's from Spencer's, that one, or
Nope. This
or
one
is that one of the Kickstarters?
This one is straight from my boy, specially made for me from Mark Spears.
Can't hide money.
Yeah. So
nice.
But the Spencer's
great.
ones are out. And so I had to he sent me one and I can't say thank you enough, Mark. I'm gonna be rocking this.
Yeah, that's a
Quite
great
the-
looking shirt, brother.
Right? Isn't it badass, dude?
And that's perfect for you. That the unholy one with the fucking infinity swirl, man, it's perfect for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So by the way, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it, but Mark did an interview with MJ for
Is that when the Holy Grail was pulled?
No,
No, that wasn't real.
Yeah.
I saw
had to
something
go in there
posted. I was like, "Get out of here!"
Nah.
I'm like, "What the
Nate,
chance?"
Nate, he had all of us fooled. He had Mark fooled, me. I'm sitting here in my
good for him,
office
man.
watching.
That's awesome.
I wanted to kick a hole in the monitor when I saw it was fake. It said, but it was cool. It said, "Thanks for helping cure cancer," and it had a cool message on both sides, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a really good interview, and shout out to the Comics Curing Cancer crew. They've been putting on this event for years now, where they spend a whole weekend raising money for the American Cancer Society, I believe, and I think they raised like over $4,000 in this interview. Mark put up a bunch of really cool stuff. They were giving away blind bags, and I mean, there was some moments on here. Let me see if I can go to the end where you can see. I mean, they just they have like hundreds of people in these wheels that they spin, and he was giving away hats. He was giving away shirts. He was giving away all kinds of stuff, man. It was really cool. So shout out to the Comics Curing Cancer Squad.
Yeah, I think the donors got a place on the wheel, and I was on there. I was like, fingers crossed, but it was cool. It was cool to donate towards a good cause, and it was a really awesome interview. If you guys saw it live, it was really cool. So it was a great job by MJ and his partner, and Mark just proves once again why he's such a beloved guy.
Yeah, totally, in a major way. So that was a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go check it out. I'll drop the link in the chat for you guys to go show MJ some love. I know the Comics Curing Cancer team is going all weekend. I think they might even be going till Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you guys go check that out. There is it's comicscuringcancer.org, and I'll drop the link in there for you guys to check that out too. So basically, shout out to them. Great job. We all are affected by cancer in some way or the other, and it's great to see people come together, especially this community. I want to do a quick shout out real quick to the community. The response to everybody over the last week has been amazing, and can't thank you guys enough for reaching out to me. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, tell me, that they've gone through addiction and rough times as well, and how important it was to them to know that, and it was very cool. So I appreciate everybody for those messages, and thanks for being part of the community. That's the important part. I'll say it forever, that it's so much easier to be cool with each other and have somebody to lean on when times are tough, right? Rather than being on an island and nobody will fuck with you because you're just an asshole. I want to be around people like that and build, be that type of person as well. And I think that, that's the type of community that we want to build ultimately. So shout out to everybody for being part of it. There was a couple of books that we probably ought to talk about for FOC. One thing I do want to shout out, you guys, we go check out Billy's FOC over at Economics and Comics all the time, but Billy also does, obviously has his YouTube channel, and he has a show that he does for FOC that is probably the best FOC show on YouTube. It's the FOC Hot List, top 10 pre-order comics that he does, and it's usually like a 10-15 minute long video where he goes over all the big books that he thinks of the FOC each week, and it's short, it's quick, it's easy, it's 10 minutes this week. Go check it out, show him some love. I think you'll really like these videos. It's just a quick hitter, gives you what you need. And then of course we love his FOC pre-orders page as well. So absolute
Bryan, I thought like with the Mark Spears stuff, like I feel like we always knew Billy, but when he starts ordering the pallets and you just see boxes and everything, and all of a sudden you see like his background with like the boxes he's got, I'm like, I feel like I was in his living room at one point. I mean, it was great. I was like, this is how many boxes I want to go through. I want to open. I was like, oh, who's getting what? Billy's great.
Yeah. This is a book that he talks about. If there ever was a cover that was a McClay cover, this is it right here. So.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Nice. Warhol skull cover for you?
Hell yeah, bro. There's a Warhol Arthur Sidem cover for a Dynamite book, but it's Marilyn Monroe as a zombie, and it's so badass.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. But this is beautiful. So pretty cool. I have to check out the series Artillery. AI stole your art. We're going to steal it back. The Mona Lisa herself has been stolen. Now there's only one gateway left to the world of creativity, and the team of artists assembled by Mona to fight back against the evil force that's stealing humanity's creativity now have to train extra hard to rescue her and keep the doors of creativity open for all humanity. Time is running out, and just when things look hopeless, a new player enters the chat. So, pretty interesting topic, too, as well.
Nice.
Right? All right, let's continue.
I want to say one thing from the chat. Derek Neiman said there's a legend that says Billy's house is actually made of blind packs. Never know. It could be winter and October.
I mean, I heard real estate and comics go hand in hand for a reason, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, wait till you see the real estate and comics story on Industry Show tomorrow or Tuesday night. Has any of you guys been reading the Age of Revelation stuff? I've been checking it out. It's okay. I mean, the Wolverine one is kind of weird, and I got to understand it. But I like a lot of it so far. But there's so many tie-ins that is going to be part of this, which is cool because that's what Age of Apocalypse was, right? But this is a pretty interesting cover. Check out this cover right here. This is for the Age of Revelation binary series. That's a cool cover. And then Catwoman 81 has so many good covers this week. It's unreal. Catwoman always has good covers. What am I saying? Creepshow, DC, Marvel, Batman, Deadpool. 21 cover pack he's selling. All covers, 21 covers, $170. 21
covers.
Oh
21 covers.
I mean,
Jesus, look at all these, man.
That's a lot of covers.
Look at them all. I don't know.
Dude,
I like the Prison. The Prison one's good.
Oh, so I get it now. This is what happens when you have a DC Marvel team up. You get a little bit of DC mixed in a little bit of Marvels. Like, this is how we distribute comics.
There's a cool Lozano. I think it's on the end. Miss Marvel versus that's really, really nice. I actually would definitely love to get that one.
Lozano's a cool cat, man. He's a weird dude.
It has a Bruce Timm feel to it, you know?
Yeah. It's wacky. Yeah. Frank Quitely, that's pretty good. That's actually a really
I like that.
Frank Quitely.
I think
Holy that's fucking
a boatload
good,
of the artists are all great, man. Quietly, and then you got Jay Lee covers. Just so many artists. I think there's even a J. Scott Campbell. I'm not sure. I think there is.
Sosa Micah.
Oh, and the Bill Sienkiewicz is killer. It's I think it wasn't available, like direct sales. It was like an exclusive. It's really, really cool, the Sienkiewicz one.
That's very interesting. Fan Yang.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fan Yang.
Yeah, that's an homage to her first Marvel cover.
Sick.
Or her first title book. It's really cool.
There's Doctor Strange, Nettie's one. Event Horizon Dark Descent. Shout out to my boy Funhouse Comics. And one of my pickups this week is one of these books. This is the third print and the second print for Descent 2. Look at this. Holy moly.
That's a nice one, yeah.
Wow.
Creepy. That's awesome.
Shake up the Phillips.
It's awesome. It's so bad.
So far,
it's like so. Wow.
Grotesque.
It's a good read. It's a really good read too. I don't know if you guys are reading it. It's really fucking good.
Wow.
It's a little bit on the dark side, but
I haven't.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, no
I'll
shit. You
check
can
it out.
tell. Look at how haunting these covers are. Issue number 1 with that zombie milk, the milking that zombie horse.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. Yeah.
Damn. There's the Michael Walsh Exquisite Corpses 7. Of course, you know it's going to be on the hot list. The foil one per store, but another one of the killers. If you guys
shout out to my LCS, man. They make sure I get that one per store every pull.
That's cool.
Nice.
Since
since
issue 1, so that's pretty cool. Thank you.
All right, here's the book. J. Scott Campbell. Where's Hood? Like, wow.
Well, he's probably. Where's Mark?
Yeah.
I think that's probably a better question. If you find Mark, you'll find Hood. And then Jay will be like, Hood.
Look at that.
Where are you?
So they're bringing
looks
back
all
the character in the series, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. Final Boss. It's that Kirkham series. Oh, Ghost Pepper. How great have the covers been for this series? I got to check out the series.
I mean,
it's kind of weird, but
that
cover's great
there
right there.
Wow, there are a lot of good ones. Ghost
Yeah.
Pepper.
It's Ejikuri.
Nice.
All right, G.I. Joe. Like, what a great storyline. Everything about the Anna John universe, but there's 3 covers for this that are so good. The B cover, I love it. All the Dreadnoks. Right?
Dreadnoks.
Yeah. That's great. The 1 in 25 is fucking amazing. Love it.
Do you like that?
Xandar? Oh, hell yeah, bro. You don't like that?
I don't like
love
it.
that.
You know,
I'm just not a fan. Like,
you know what?
I love the one. I'm sorry, John. I was gonna say I love the explosion backgrounds, but some of them I'm okay with, like the art, and some of the other ones I'm like,
He's one of my favorite characters, though, of the Dreadnoks. Like,
that art doesn't go with the background. Like, that background is classic to the cards, the trading card. The action figure cards, and that art doesn't really go with it.
It's a little too cartoony almost.
I think he's too big. They should have made him smaller.
Yeah.
Too big. If he would have been shrunken into the blast a little bit, it'd be a little closer to at least like a Fun School card.
Because if you saw you remember the Buzzer and like the other Dreadnoks, like some are they're tighter, they're more detailed. They don't look as soft.
No.
This
Hey
cover's
Nate,
great.
real quick, you're a huge G.I. Joe collector. How cool would it have been if back in the days they made a multi-pack of just all the Dreadnoks together in one package?
Honestly, I always thought
the
Sears would do
re-releases.
that.
Yeah, they did do that.
Yeah,
They
I'm
did
talking
a-
about an original though. Did they in the 80s or the 90s?
No, they did it in the 2000s.
I didn't.
There's a special Dreadnoks pack. Yeah, it's badass.
But like when they would, Brian, when they make the special Dreadnought stuff, like they would take the his tank or something like that and make it Sears. You'd almost think it because Sears did the packs where they'd take short fuse and a couple, Grand Slam, and they'd make them a special pack. You would have thought they would make Buzzer, Ripper, and Dread. I honestly thought they would make like one pack, or they would repackage them and they would give them the Zartan's Chameleon because they all had them on the cartoon. I thought they would figure out a way to like make it where they all would come out with a pack where they all had a chameleon.
Yeah. I love these Ben Oliver covers. They're so good. So those are dope. This is the 1 in 50. It's okay.
See, when I was a kid,
50, I'd rather have Torch.
Yeah, me too.
Give me Torch for the 50, man.
when I was a kid, you used to get these really cool exclusive like 3-packs and 4-packs of Star Wars. I'm talking about the original figures and the original packaging.
Yep.
And then you get that once in a while with there was another toy line that used to do it. I can't think of it right now, but it would have been cool if G.I. Joe did the Dreadnoks, and I think maybe tell me if I'm wrong. Did they do it with the October Guard? They did like
No.
a 2 or 3-pack?
Yeah,
or
they
was
did
that
for
late?
They never
Toys R
came out with
Us.
October Guard until actually, I think the first one was 90. 90?
93
Right.
or 92.
And
October Guard was
they
the
never
first
did
one.
a
They did a
3-pack
Toys
with
R Us.
October Guard?
They did a Toys R Us battle pack form, but not the original ones. Reprints.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Harley Elvira #2 is coming out. So you got this Ben Caldwell cover here, which is interesting. Would have been nice to do another Sveta. I would have loved to have done a Sveta for all issues of this series. Speaking of that, people should start seeing their Svetas show up. I shipped out, I believe, half of them. The other half should be out on Monday. And then I believe Leg is sending his out as well. And Clutch, I believe, has already sent all his out. So shout out to everybody.
I got my package from Leg, man. When I saw those books come out, I was like, man, those are nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So Battle Beast #4 second printing. Look at this cover, dude. Jason Howard. That is a crazy looking cover. Look at that character, dude.
It's kind of like with the Transformers and G.I. Joe. I love all the second, third printings because like you get that the unique character. So if you like a specific character, you get that one person, and they look really good.
Yeah.
Capes. They're bringing back capes, which is interesting. Invincible stuff.
I don't know what that is.
Dude, I know. I heard you guys. I was driving home, and I heard you guys talking about what is that show? Something is Killed in the Children got optioned.
Oh yeah.
And I have 2 first prints of #1 that I've had at the show probably for about 3 months. And guys always ask, "Can I see it? What grade do you think it is?" It's like a raw 94, 96, and too many people are like kicking tires with it, and now they got to be really pissed at themselves that they didn't grab it.
Should have bought it
because I had it at $400 for a nice. It's like a 94, 96, leaning towards more of a 96 raw copy, and 2 of them, and they both came from the same collector. So he must have pulled them off the rack back in the days and just never had them graded. And I put it pretty decent. I thought $400 was pretty decent. Like you could have still made me a reasonable offer off of it because I always entertain back and forth offers. But they didn't even they looked at it like, what can you do? I said, dude, just shoot me an offer, bro. I already put what I can do on it, which is $400. I said, if you want to make me an offer, make me an offer. Let's talk. But a lot of guys, I'm going to walk around and never came back. Now I guarantee you the next time I set up someplace, you still got that Something is Killing the Children #1?
I do. It's $475.
I'm gonna have to add a little.
What can you do for me? I can do $400.
Yeah, a little option add on to it.
Yeah, it's just name of the game.
Price of the brick has gone up.
Yeah, the last days of the
Silverhawks.
I'm actually glad they didn't buy it now. Like,
you might as well grade them now.
I got a graded copy already. I'd be grading it. You know what happens if I get lucky? Let's say if I send it to PSA and I get a 9.8, right? It's gonna be priced out. It's gonna price out like 70-80% of the people that are interested in it. I'd rather just dump it at the price I already have.
Yeah. That's smart.
It's because I already know what I have into it, so I'm already making profit at the price I've been axing. If I get it graded and I get lucky and I get a 9.6, 9.8 on a CGC or a PSA, I'm gonna be forced to put another $200-$300 on the price. I don't want to do that.
No.
So let somebody else have fun and get it pressed and get themselves a 9.6, 9.8 on it.
Or get it signed at a convention,
There you go. Tynion is always. I should have brought those books to New York City Comic Con. I think I had one there, And I never budged on the Tynion signing because every time somebody was taking off to go to Tynion signing, no one told me they were going, or else I would have had something signed. But
Holy cow!
Yeah.
actually, I did.
Cover.
That is.
I got the Department of Truth stuff, but
That's unreal.
That's
That's
a
cool.
great cover.
Perillo, holy
Great
shit!
cover. Man.
Oh wow.
he always kills it when he does, though. All the
You know, at
covers
some
he's
point,
done
do you
for
think the guy
Vampirella
would kind
are
of
all
top
great.
off? Like how? Like, I don't know how he comes up. Like that's.
It's
He's
those
a
oil
badass,
painters,
dude.
dude. They're unstoppable.
The guy
man.
the guy knows how to draw sexy, man.
Wow!
Thank God he hadn't seen my mom. Jesus.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I like that.
It's an
The
ultraviolet. Nice.
Yeah.
Linsner.
Is there Yeah, there's a virgin. Yeah.
I would have liked that as a version, though. That ultraviolet.
Mhm.
He didn't need to trade there. But, and you know, Linsner did one. There it goes.
Yeah.
Nice Linsner.
Lots of good Wonder Woman covers again this week. Look at this one.
Hey, did those Dynamite Vampirella packs drop yet or no?
I don't think so. I haven't gotten mine.
Yeah,
I
'cause
gotta find out. I gotta
I'm kind
hit
of
up Nick.
anxious to see what comes out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you read
You know
High
why?
Street?
Because
I still haven't read it yet. I haven't set aside to read. It's on my short list to read pile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll give it a whirl tomorrow because I have time. I should have time.
There are a couple of variants. This is the 1 in 50. I think we talked about this. I feel like we talked about that.
So I don't know if you guys ever watched the old the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I was watching. I
Look at
forgot that Straczynski, he'd written a lot of the first 2 seasons. And when I was watching the Sandman episode, the mom comes in at one point. She's yelling at the son, like, "What are you reading?" And he holds it up, and it's one of the old horror comics. She's like, "Why are you reading that?" She's like, I was like, "Oh my God, it's just like one of the comics we collect." I mean, I forgot he got his start. I can't remember if he got a start there and then he came in the comics.
Who?
Awesome. Straczynski, Michael
Oh, yeah.
Straczynski.
He was a
Michael J.
writer on
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this homage by Jay Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
That's cool.
Yeah, 1 in 10.
If it glowed in the dark and those eyes and torment like lit up, like it'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
I get all those too. Those are really cool to collect. They're fun. It's almost like getting a Scotty Young, but on those type of horror books, which is a little bit interesting, for me.
Maleficent, number 2. These covers are great.
So I gotta ask you, because I don't. Is she like the bad guy in Snow White?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't. There's a lot of Disney stuff I really just never read, understood, or been a part of, and
She's a cool character. She's
Wait,
just cool looking.
yeah,
So you're telling me you're not a Disney adult?
I'm not. I wasn't a Disney kid, so I didn't really.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stuff I just didn't quite understand because, like, Anna loves a lot of Disney stuff, and I'm like, who's that? I don't know the characters.
My Disney was a different Disney. My Disney was like Three Caballeros. Like that era. Disney.
She loves those guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, who are they? And she loves them. She loves Disney. And Disney, I think it is. Like, once you love it, like you really love those characters.
There's a 1 in 25 for Exquisite Corpses 7, which is kind of creepy.
That is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Especially with the burnt arm underneath the glove.
1
Was
in
the brain
50,
exposed?
John Byrne.
John Byrne.
Dude, that's a great cover.
Have you guys heard about the John Byrne Rob Liefeld drama?
No.
I got you, Clay. I hope this makes your come to drunk, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
So there is a Rob Liefeld page on Facebook that a lot of his, friends follow and stuff like that. There is, let me find this thing that happened where I guess, and I don't know a ton about it, but I guess John drew something and Rob had to go and fix it. So I saw this, a post by this guy named Thomas Bottom says, Rob Liefeld started out pretty solid on the DC mini Hawk and Dove, but I think Carl Kessel Inc.'s help. There was an energy to his New Mutants run. And I didn't understand this at first, so I looked into it. He said context, where he was talking about his inkings, and then I saw this pop up where he goes, haha, Byrne is claiming these aren't his pencils. You just knew the old dog would try and sour this. And there's this little feud that's going on now between Rob and John Byrne about these pencils, I guess, which is very interesting. So we all know that John Byrne has this thing behind him, this aura of him just being a crotchety old man nowadays, and he hates everybody. But I guess that, yeah, I guess that's I don't think so. Yeah.
Who did we get in the glow? I hope it's the Phantom. That's the only one I'm. Oh no,
check.
this is Brian's favorite.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, cool. All right, sorry, false alarm. I didn't know what it was. I saw the paper. I was like, "What is this?"
So
I'm still like I'm still waiting to pull something crazier than what I've been pulling. So
if anybody knows the full story about this, I'd love to know. Leave it in the comments below.
So instead of bum fights, are we now witnessing like old comic creator fights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I love about Rob, and this is kind of what Nate was keying in on that you guys didn't hear. Nate said Rob's getting to that point in his life where he is willing to just air anything out. And I think he actually talked about that, where he said, as I get older and the people that I want to tell stories about are no longer in the industry and they're not actively making money, that he will name names and tell more stories. But he at least wants to wait until those guys aren't actively making money anymore, so he doesn't take money out of their pocket, which I think is pretty interesting take, right? I mean, at least he's cool enough not to take money out of their pockets because somebody can take money out of his, And
the thing is about Rob too is that I do appreciate how he talks about the guys that we love. Hey, you got to draw the interiors. You can't just sit there and cop out and draw hey, I'm going to do a cover. That's all I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is covers. He's like, you're not an artist. I think that's awesome. But I do think Rob, if you listen to him, it's funny when you listen to his podcast because Rob loves Rob.
Yes.
Because he loves telling you hey, I'm tired about talking about me. Why don't you talk about me for a while? Rob, he's so funny. And I don't think he means to come across that way, but I think he's taken the people who've taken shots at him and said that you can't do this or, hey, this won't work out. and he takes it personally, and he holds it like, hey, they said I couldn't do this, and you know what I did? I did this.
Yeah.
And they said I could do that, and I did this. And so, nothing. I get that part. But I'm just like, he's so accomplished. He doesn't need like the toot his own horn. Like everyone knows, like, hey, dude, you're awesome. You're great.
The only criticism I have about his podcast is he needs to take one step back from his microphone.
Oh yeah,
because
his mic's a little hot.
Yeah, it kills my ears every time I try to listen to it. I mean, I love listening to his podcast, but
it's hot.
The audio file.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, it
is great though. At least he gives you the stuff, man. He tells you like, no, what you.
Yeah.
This
I love
is what
this.
happened.
Did you guys see this? Check this out. This is really good.
It's really important for people to understand because a lot of people don't know this.
So by the way, this is John Tyler Christopher talking at a how to break into the industry panel.
It's really important for people to understand because a lot of people don't know this. So, for example, let's say I'm drawing a cover for Marvel, and I draw some cool-looking character in the background of a cover. Marvel owns that character. They could turn into the next Deadpool, and I will get $0 from it and zero credit for creating the character. For any young creators now, make your own stuff. You've got the internet.
So let me just comment, upon seeing this clip, that is not my experience. When I would talk to Chris Claremont, the longtime author, as a fan on the other side of the table, and he would say, well, I create these characters and I get a piece of them. So when I walked into Marvel Comics, I'm like, so if I give you a portion of my imagination, if I introduce Cable, if I introduce Deadpool, if I introduce Domino, if I bring these characters to the table, I get a portion of them. That is the deal that they had. So I don't know what today's deals look like, but yes, maybe I just had a better instinct and I stood up and cut a better deal. I really believe like I'm just really fortunate that I knew my value, knew my worth. Recently, the stuff that I have also generated for them, it's on the same as it was 33 years ago. So this is not my experience. That said, you should create your own stuff.
It's really important.
But
there was somebody I saw on Facebook. I'm sorry. There was some.
Real quick, related to this, but he would know about this. He just had that Major X character release through Marvel, so like he would have to strike up some sort of deal with that.
No, he said his deal was the same deal as it was 30 years ago for the stuff that he's been doing for him, and he said he wouldn't know what others' deals are. So
okay,
yeah,
I guess he's like
it's different for him. I was just going to say what you said. He's grandfathered in. He can pretty much construct whatever deal he wants if they're willing to work on it.
Okay, but there was someone I can't remember the artist I saw on Facebook the other day. He was actually showing like his check because he was doing like X-Force, and I mean it was a name
Mike
that we
Choi.
all know.
Mike Cho.
Yes, Choi.
Yeah, Choi. I actually have that.
And he had
alert.
nothing. He got nothing from them.
Well,
he was going through. I was like, wow.
The difference for this is it's his royalty check from the digital side.
That's good point out.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things where
it's the same thing for musicians. Like we don't get shit for fucking Spotify plays. Like literally, it's like nothing.
If you guys aren't following Mike Choi on IG, you need to. It's amazing. But check this out. Where'd it go? Right here.
Envelopes represent one batch of royalties from digital sales from Marvel. I'm going to open these envelopes up while being very careful because my address is on here.
Gotta be more for the postage.
I don't want you guys to know where I live because not only do my children live here, but so do my toys. So obviously you can't see it because it's reversed, but also I don't know how to unreverse. But here you can see that it's got like my X-Force stuff and then my Thor stuff. This encapsulates basically everything that can be digitally downloaded and read that I've done. So my entire Marvel history that you can read online, this represents like all those sales or the royalties from those sales. And this one, for example, has one issue of X-Force and the collected edition of my Thor stuff. And we're talking about legit pennies here. So the royalties from my sales on X-Force issue number 20, for example, for the first half of 2025, I got 5 cents. Ooh, X-Men Second Coming, 70 cents. Fantastic Four, $2.86. So when you take all the royalties from all the digital sales from my work at Marvel up until this point, how much do you think it is for the first half of 2025? That grand total is actually $25.17. It's not a lot of money compared to, let's say, the royalties from the published stuff, right? Like every time a trade paperback comes out or an omnibus comes out, I get a little bit more money than that. The thing is, when a lot of these contracts were hammered out, Marvel Unlimited wasn't really a thing, and digital sales weren't really a thing either. And as awful as it sounds, like, these numbers are pretty much what, you know, musical artists get paid from Spotify, you know what I mean? But yeah, we definitely get paid more when people go out to the stores and buy physical books. And more it appears that people are doing that, especially young people. Now, if you were to say, like, oh, those numbers are inflated because of the collectors as opposed to the readers, well, as long as it's sustainable, who cares? As long as it's not going to breed resentment later on when people think that they've made investments that didn't pan out, who cares?
Right, like, totally. I love this guy's content. If you guys aren't checking out his content, it's really, really good for people that want to be in the industry who already are in the industry. It is fascinating to hear him talk about stuff.
It was so cool meeting him at San Diego Comic-Con, because him and I just started geeking out because we used to live in the same area of a part of Houston at one point in time. I'm not gonna detail that, but like, yeah, it was pretty cool. We were just sitting there geeking out next to the KRS booth, like, just like, oh yeah, do you remember this place?
It was fun, man. All right. Another drama alert, interesting segment piece. I saw this from Webster's Vault, aka Webby, one of the good guys. He put up this post. He says, "We did not get a Todd sketch. For a 1 in 1,000 and the money spent to get this, definitely feel like it's lacking detail. Oh well. It will no longer be a PC piece, so you guys can expect it in the vault soon." So he must have gotten one of those, bought 1,000 copies into one of those, 50 issues, and got his sketch, and it wasn't a McFarlane sketch. I didn't know that there was non-McFarlane sketches in there. Did you guys?
Yeah,
who is that?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Who is that though?
I have no clue.
I don't know, but it felt like, so if you bought 1,000, you got the sketch, but it still was, I want to say your odds were almost like 1 in 10 to get a McFarlane sketch. Like, he did 5 sketches, or maybe it's 1 in 5. But
Jason Sean Alexander.
There were other ones. That was, it's kind of one of those things where it's a little bit, probably a good chance, but still,
I mean, that's not a bad sketch, but it's
no. I don't think they actually had a list of the other people who are doing the sketches, and you didn't know what your chances were for the other ones.
Yeah,
I think it's funny though that somebody went off on him about this, and basically this person said, "Hell of a way to call out the artist. How much was this?" And Webby responds to him, "Just a simple opinion. There are billions a day. I'm sure he'll be fine. We had to order 1,000 books to get this. It was pretty expensive. Still a great piece." And then the guy responds, "Taking shots and tagging him doesn't feel like an opinion. I don't think billions of people are attacking his work." And Webby goes, "If you need a dictionary for the definition of opinion, let me know. We sell books. Also comprehensive reading." Good on you, Webby. Fucking A.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Fuck that guy.
We also sell dictionaries.
Yeah.
Thesauruses.
Jesus.
Hey, there's words inside these books.
I mean, I would think all the sketches they'll go for well. It's just that
It's
you
a good
got to buy
sketch, don't get me
1,000.
wrong,
So
but like if I would have bought in it, I would rather get a Todd McFarlane sketch, obviously. But
yeah, I think that's the whole thing, is like people are just,
it's a little misleading, right? If they're promoting like McFarlane's,
well, it was up there. I mean, like he said it, because I remember looking at it because I was like, maybe I should try this. And then I saw like, oh, wait a minute, there are other artists, and the chance of you getting a McFarlane sketch is this. I think it's one of those things too, where if he starts doing it with other books, maybe naturally that less get ordered, and then maybe
your
got a better
odds
chance
get
of
better.
Will McFarlane. Yeah, exactly.
It's
So,
a dope
who
piece, and
knows?
I'm sure Alexander fans will love buying it. So, but you know,
I think it looks pretty good.
It's obvious
I
that
think it's pretty
Webby
neat.
was hoping for a Todd sketch to put in his PC because Todd doesn't do sketches. He just doesn't. It's impossible to get a
That's
sketch
true.
from Todd McFarlane.
No, I completely understand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's what
Oh,
you're chasing
shit,
after,
who doesn't want a McFarlane sketch? I mean,
right?
it wouldn't hurt my feelings to have a McFarlane sketch. Even
I
if
can
it
get you a
wasn't meant for me.
McFarlane sketch, you know, somewhere in downtown Houston.
McFarlane.
Okay, here's
Like
another great.
McDowell's.
Here's another great.
Is that Mattress Max dad?
So you guys know, I think it's so stupid in cards, trading cards, where you'll get a fake autograph, like in these SpongeBob packs, it'll have like SpongeBob signing cards instead of the artists or
stupid.
voice actors. Like they could do so much more than fake autos, like in Topps, from Disney, Chrome, and shit. You know.
Marvel.
But I thought that was the difference with the
Spider-Man,
SpongeBob
Hulk.
Well, hold
cards
on.
this year.
Hold on.
It's thick. Whatever
What
it is,
is
it's
that?
thick. It's thick. Red to 5.
Shut up right now.
Sponge lock in. Sponge lock in.
Stop it right now.
He has no shirt.
It's
on.
red to 5.
Painted
Chat.
red, bro.
He's like Patrick.
Shut
He's painted pink,
up.
like Patrick, right?
Shut up.
And she's dressed like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Squidward signed it.
Squidward autograph. Oh my
awesome.
gosh.
Look how happy he
VIP Squidward. Order
So you have a
the
guy with no shirt
autograph.
with black gloves, pulling a
Squidward
autograph.
autograph. Oh my gosh. VIP Squidward. Order the autograph. Let's
so
go.
sick.
Oh my god.
Let's go. It's everyone's phrase now. It's like physicality. They only know one. I have no shirt on. I've got black gloves, and I just pulled an autograph from a guy who doesn't exist. Tom Brady. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, life in the fast lane. Here we go. This is it.
I thought they actually did have like real autographs though in the SpongeBob product where it is the voice actors.
Like Dauber from the guy from who used to do Coach. He was one of the characters I think in SpongeBob.
Dude, how hard is it to get somebody who did something on SpongeBob to sign that for real instead of?
I mean, do you even fucking want their like? I mean, unless it's someone
stupid.
famous, like who would even know? Like,
But they've been doing this with all the products. They have.
this
fake
is the whole
Mickey
reason that
Mouse,
these boxes are
signatures.
$100. Like, who the hell is paying $100 for a SpongeBob? This is
And the
why
guy
this-
who painted himself pink with his yellow girlfriend.
But like all those numbered ones go for like four or $5 too. Which is the crazy part. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, who's paying that much money for that? Like, do
The
you have
same-
OCD?
yeah.
Do you like? Are you so rich and do you have that bad of OCD that you have to have the full rainbow? Like, I really have to know.
Yes.
Like,
I don't think any of them are rich.
So
you know
this
who's
was-
getting rich? The guy who made the packs.
Yeah. So here's
Tops.
something very interesting.
well, the person that pulled the card, right?
Fanatics.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Brian.
Fanatics. Yeah. This was from New York Comic Con, I think, and this is something that we hear a lot about lately, especially in the retailer world, where not the retailer world, but the retailer world that thrives on getting autographs at cons, and how there's this thing that happens where we've seen it where a guy will walk up with, 100, 200 books to have somebody sign at a con. And there's other people waiting to get 1 or 2 books signed. So there's always been this dilemma that happens with that. And it's very interesting. And we hear a lot about it lately. And this was kind of interesting. This was at Dan Mora's, I believe, table. And a guy walked up with a whole short box at a con. And somebody took a video of it. He said, bringing a whole short box of comics for a signing at max capacity is outrageous.
There's a limit. Like,
yeah,
you can bring what you want.
It
Yeah, but Nate, if you've been standing online, you know how these and you're in there with like 5 books in your hand, and you get a douchebag who shows up with a short box. And I'm almost ashamed to say I knew a guy who pulled that shit in New York Comic Con, and somebody a friend of mine got a picture of him doing it, and he found the loophole, which is he had 2 of his sons, whatever the maximum amount was, they filled up a short
Big,
box, and all 3 of them approached the table and had everybody waiting like who knows how long to get this guy to sign like 60 books. It's ridiculous, bro. Yeah, have a little respect for everybody online.
Right, but I feel like it's those people that are flipping books on that step of becoming a retailer, right? So it's like almost like you're learning that etiquette too, that like if you're going to bring a short box, like you talk to the the representation and schedule a time for you to do that signing or whatever, not in a general public open line to do something like that. That's how I feel about it, at least.
You know what, Yee? It's even worse though when you are either a YouTuber or a known whatnot seller, and everybody knows your name and they know your face, and then it's almost it can potentially create horseshit drama because you are abusing all the loopholes in the line.
Oh,
and everybody clearly knows you're doing it, and then you turn around and look at them and say, hey, I got to live too. You know what I mean? Like when that's your remark, at least that's what I heard he said. And again, I don't want to say the guy's name. He's a friend of mine, and I like him a lot. But it was embarrassing to hear that story. And then the guy showed me the picture of him doing it, and I was just like, oh well.
Look at
him. So he's been in the game for a while at this point.
Yeah, he's a known, like, if I even said even half his name, everybody would know who it is. I don't want to do that because that's not what I want to do. But the guy, he's lucky the guy who took the picture and was bitching to him about it is nice enough not to put it on social media because it would just attract a lot of shit. So
I think the only thing I have a question about is I get it with sports. Like, you see Barry Sanders or you see Emmitt Smith, and like I've watched, you watch them so long, like you want them to sign that card because you saw it. I still, outside like a McFarlane or Liefeld or Mark Spears,
that's Nakayama, isn't it?
I don't understand why you need to have an autograph of a comic, and especially so much. I don't know. It doesn't sit the same way. Like I don't understand like where everything just turned like everything's got to be signed. Like that became such a demand. Like we have to have everything autographed.
Yeah.
Well, why it's worth more because it's autographed, because the colorist or letterer signed it.
That makes sense for people who can't make the show and people who don't typically make cons. It's another alternative to them gaining the autograph of a favorite artist or writer or creator on a book, especially if it's a really cool book. I don't mind. I can collect both. I don't give a shit with or without autographs, but it is cool if it's somebody I really appreciate. Like I really, really appreciate Mark signing my books because
let me give you this,
so
John, let me give you this idea. Like I love the Giants. And when Mike Fox was the defense coordinator and they went to the Super Bowl in 2000, I don't need Mike Fox's autograph. Just like I like, issue of Spawn. I don't need the colorist autograph. Like I don't understand like exactly why all of a sudden it just got so big in the comics. I get it kind of with the people like Jim Lee and those guys, but I don't understand like why. Like Dan Moore, you need 100 autographs from Dan Moore.
Here it is. I love the cover so much. I need it covered up with everyone that had any involvement on this book, so I can never see the artwork again, except for their signatures.
I've been,
and this is.
I know you want Jim Fassel's autograph, like the head coach. Like I want Bill Parcells. I wouldn't even want Jim Fassel. Like,
somebody had 3,500 books. Oh my god.
30?
Sports memorabilia makes, probably millions, even more than that, a year on signed sports memorabilia. Whether it's trading cards or an actual jersey or helmet, it's a huge business. All right.
Yeah.
The comics, again, for live sellers, it adds a perk or an increase in value in their sales. So it in a sense, if they're traveling to New York, and
Sure,
especially if like a
that.
guy like Bryan coming from Arizona, if he can score like 20, 30 autographs and then kind of recoup all of his hotel fees. I mean, the guy spent if I remember correctly, Bryan, like $4,000 for a
Yeah.
fucking hotel room.
Yeah.
All right, so if he can recoup half of that just on selling some books, I get it. But don't be a douchebag and go there with a short box and then keep the people who've already been waiting 2 hours online another 25, 30 minutes just for you to get your 60, 70 books signed.
I think my part was, I'm not sure, like, I get like with sports cards, like, or Sports Illustrated, you want to have them autographed because, like, hey, Emmitt Smith ran for this touchdown, he's on Sports Illustrated. I have this McFarlane comic, which if McFarlane would sign it, that'd be awesome. Jim Lee, I get that, but a lot of the other guys, like
John, was that auto?
I don't know. Like, do I need? Like Dan Moore, I love like Once and Future, but if Dan Moore never signs any of his books, I'm fine with that.
Well,
Like,
Dan Moore is one of the hottest artists in the resale game right now. It's unreal.
Nate, there was a book you like for Monsters, a little G.I. Joe homage.
Pretty fantastic.
I mean, look at all these comments, you guys. There are hundreds and hundreds of comments on this post by artists, by collectors, by retailers. Like, there are so many comments on this. It's unreal. And I'm not just talking about 1 or 2 sentence comments. A paragraph with 30 replies, Look at this, 39 replies. Who cares? People always crying over something. 39 replies. Like, this is a major issue in cons.
Oh, I like that Mumra. Yeah, that's great.
Unbelievable. So we're going to see how that all plays out if it continues to be an issue.
It's always gonna be an issue. It's been an issue since whenever.
Yeah.
Ever since Aaron Yee started pulling up, he's like, hey, can you carry a couple of long boxes for me up there? Like, hey, just sit here.
Because you know how much I take up.
How about this one?
See, I got this from Leg. Nice little Ryan Otley.
That's pretty too. A lot of color. Like, that's a nice looking cover. Look at that.
See, I've moved beyond comics at this point. Whenever I go to see an artist at Artist Alley, it's like, hey, do you have any original art? Like, what's up?
So this is to end drama alert this week. This is a great post. I fucking love it for so many different reasons. And grown men stealing Pokemon needs to be a hashtag out there.
Oh yeah.
This guy
you can go all day on YouTube with that.
On camera, steals a card, and then he sees the camera. Watch this. This is so great.
It's the best. I saw.
So he just saw the camera, but he already stole the card. Watch. He sees the card,
and then you got to see how the
it's like a deer in the headlights.
And watch.
What is wrong?
Check it out.
Fuck.
Christ.
Take it out.
Gotcha.
And then he puts it back. He puts it back.
No. I got a better one.
Look. He said, "Look, I'm being a nice guy. I'm putting it
this guy ate a tiger hunter."
I like he even puts it back in the spot in the page.
I'm gonna take a picture of it, make sure it was there. How much is this guy? Yeah. Unbelievable. No, I'm gonna pass.
Oh, now he shakes his hand. Oh my god.
I gotta start doing that. I gotta start putting a camera in my booth.
You totally do, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
You need more than
how
one.
perfect would it be if you had that perspective when Epic did that? You
might want to put some mics on there too.
Oh my god, bro. What a fucking moron. I love it. And it looks like his kid and wife are there too. Or it's like
that's
do you
the
think
worst.
That guy's married?
Got his kids there.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Look at this guy. He is standing beside people. I mean, he is just
oh
hey,
my
this is the best I can
god,
do.
dude.
Oh yeah, see that woman and that kid are gone now. Right?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
somebody,
like, Jesus.
Somebody
There's no
a video
deer in this
that's saying that same video, somebody added music to that one, and then when the camera, that particular picture, it goes, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no." It's the best. Whoever added the music was the best. Oh no, oh no.
Hey, so I only have one of these, so because I want to read it. So, John, whatever I get out of this,
open it.
you can have. Okay.
What? Hey, hold on. If you drop a gold ticket out of there, then what? Is the gold ticket yours and the book is mine? Like, let's talk about it now.
No, whatever I get, it's whatever I get. As long as I can read it, you can have it.
Nate, we'll do an even swap. Whatever's in here, you get.
Yeah, you can have whatever's in here.
I hope there's a golden ticket in there, dude, or a signed copy.
I know, right?
It'd be awesome.
Or one of the signed books.
Or if there's something like or cover
It's
that
like,
you
it's
really
like
want.
watching Charlie open his golden ticket, right? Because he's only
You know
buying
what's
one.
funny?
He only bought one.
Nate wouldn't
But
know.
I tell you what, they keep these things in here. That's for sure.
He wouldn't know what he pulled if he pulled it out. So.
Oh, it's
He'd
a
be
great.
like, what is
I
this?
love the cover. You probably
What
have
is this
one.
shiny gold?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's like it looks almost like an homage to Purgatory.
Yeah.
I do love on the back where they have all the odds. Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
Nate, you gotta check out
Other than
the
the
first few
randomization,
pages.
it's amazing.
Let's see.
And go to the middle, make sure there's not a gold ticket in there.
Don't worry.
I think there's
If you send me a big,
gold.
if you
I
send
think
me
there's
a
7 gold tickets left, or 6. There was one found on a whatnot
Whoa,
show.
can there be 2 golden tickets?
Right. No.
I just wondering. I didn't know.
Well, before we get into this, let's let our boy David Lee Roth get us out of drama alert.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
I love that.
Sure he
dude.
did.
That guy was so.
I'd go
that
back
guy was so big back then.
Yeah. So I believe 2 more golden tickets were pulled. I know there was one pulled during a Whatnot show. I reached out to the seller on Whatnot and asked if there's any way that he had the clips of it, because I think you have to do it. The name of the seller was Dust Pockets. That had the sale, right? Is that right, John's Dust Pockets?
Yeah, and the reason why it hasn't been confirmed yet, because the winning ticket holder has to confirm it with Keen Spot and Mark.
Yeah.
The item number on the back, or the serial number.
Yeah, redemption number.
Yeah, the guy who pulled it, because it's a winning bid or whatever, he can't redeem it or he can't confirm it. You gotta wait till it ships to the new owner. So you just gotta hope that the guy doesn't send him a package with a hole in it and says, "Oh, I don't know, I put the book in there and it's somebody kicked a hole in the box."
Yeah, this was this was the sale where it happened.
Yeah, that's such a I was so oof.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I'm still ripping bags. Like, I'm still
I know, bro.
holding on to that fantasy of a gold ticket. I've even said in my mind, like, if that's in the book, like, how do I react to it? Do I cry? Do I scream? Who do I call?
I got to be honest. I can't believe how awesome this has been, even with the problems with the randomization. This has been such an amazing thing to watch. The excitement, seeing people, knowing that there's still golden tickets out there, and seeing people pull them. How cool the prizes are for the golden tickets. Some of those covers, those 1-on-1 covers, are so damn good that, like, I would seriously buy that Orange Helvis or those Garbage Pail Kid covers for sure.
Did you hear about?
I'm gonna wait for John to stop opening packs. Is when I'm gonna start opening my packs.
Did you hear about the guy? This is very much, and you guys who do the trading cards, you can relate to this. There's a guy who put a bounty on a gold ticket.
Really?
Like, he already offered. I mean, it's not enough money because I think he put $1,000 bounty.
Oh yeah, that's enough.
Because I think if you're smart, you'll know the minimum one of those one of ones are going to go for is at least 5 to 10 grand. I mean,
I
easily.
bet he's just.
There's
But I like the idea because I bet he's just going off like, hey, 1 to 1,000, I'll give you $1,000. Because like comic ratios, I think it's a good start.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if somebody pulls a gold ticket, hit me up. I'll double that guy's bounty for 2 grand right now. If anybody pulls a gold ticket, so if it comes down to that guy being the highest bounty right now,
Yeah.
I'll double it with 2 grand.
John, do you have the 1 to 1,000? The
Check.
Come on, man. You know who
guys
you're
should,
talking
there
to?
should be
I
other
knew you
audio.
did, but I just
Does everybody
wanted to
else
see it. Honestly, I just want to see it.
I can hear the other guys.
It's beautiful, man.
Everybody else can hear the other guys. Can you guys hear everybody else? No.
I hear everybody.
Yeah.
Who's muted?
Yeah. Solo Wookie said, "Okay, you might want to restart Zabbit, or are you just fucking with me?"
Or they could be behind too.
Yeah, they could be behind. That's it.
Yeah, back out and then jump back in. That's the 1 in 1,000, and then you got the
and
1
the
in
500
500. The 1 in 500. It's a glow in the dark, and then the 1 in 250. Yeah.
I want that orange Helvis.
They're all
so bad.
They're all beautiful.
There was also this one. This one got pulled. Did you see this?
What is that? No, who is that? I didn't see that one.
Comics in Canada. Hey, followers.
Oh,
top
yeah, I
fans,
heard
happy
about that.
Friday. I
Yeah.
can't believe this happened. I was shaking. Mark at the damaged blind bags last night. Was looking at the damaged blind bags last night, and one felt different, so we opened it. I was saying it was a folded page. It's damaged. Oh my effing god! And it was a golden ticket.
So wait a minute. Is she confirming that you can feel a
Yep.
golden ticket?
Well, I guess.
Or was the page actually bent and then the golden ticket would expose?
Maybe, I don't
Because
know.
I had that happen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had it happen with a glow in the dark cover. I pulled a glow in the dark cover out, and the white was folded back. That little white cover.
Yeah.
And and you could tell if you were feeling the pack. I just happened to just pull it anyway. But I'm saying if you were feeling bags, it would feel different because the white cover was folded back, and you could feel there was a lump in the plastic.
Yeah.
But,
So
hey,
there's a lot of people hating on the fact that, oh, you can tell if it's a foil, or oh, you can tell if it's a glow in the dark. That is fine in my opinion, because there's covers in there that you
can
can't
tell on these bags.
Yeah, there's covers in there that you can't tell what they are, and they're still good books. The black and whites, the Night of the Living Dead. I've heard.
Dude, I'm happy with
there's
this
been
cover.
a couple
This is a
people
great cover.
bitching just to bitch because they hate everything, but
don't forget about the signed Happy Halloween that Mark
Yeah.
added from his personal
Oh,
collection.
yeah.
Those
Yep,
are regular
yep.
books.
Yep.
They're not foils. They're not anything special. They're just regular covers, but they're from the Monster series and they're from his personal collection. So if you start thinking, oh, it's not a foil, guess what? You could be passing on a regular book signed by him.
I'll
There's
tell you the
22
underrated
of them
one
out there.
is the werewolf. He looks like the sticker, the A7. That is a great looking cover.
Yep. That was out of his
No one talks
his
awesome.
Halloween set.
Really
right?
good.
Well, now I want to go grab like 10 of my bags and open them now.
Well, you probably have like 200.
But you know what?
I do have 200.
You know what I'm wondering now? I'm wondering if you go to a con now and you meet him, like say Huntsville, Harley, or whatever, and I guess is it completely out of the question that he will inscribe on a book Happy Halloween now because he's using that for the blind bags.
Yeah, he said he would.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure for the holiday
Merry
packs,
Halloween.
is he writing Merry Christmas on those?
He should do Merry Halloween and Happy Christmas, like complete the inverse.
Oh.
So that way you know.
That would be on the trip cover.
I want a happy 4th of July or something like that, or
I
happy
thought you were gonna
birthday.
say a happy ending.
Well, here's the best part about this.
I'm in Houston. I have to bring my own towel.
I was about to say, I think that's because you're Asian. Racist.
The best part about this is the fact that Mark went and sold. Another thing that I'm hearing is people are like, "These are terrible. These are the worst blind bags of the bunch." Well, if they were that bad, people wouldn't have
would they?
upped their orders. There's he broke his own records. He sold 362,000 pre-orders of the winter
Christmas?
bags. Yeah, for Christmas.
I thought they would be much less because like everyone would forget about it because like
That's what everyone thought.
Halloween makes sense.
Even
you know.
Mark even thought that too.
I mean, look, it's natural. Like, why would you? Holy mackerel!
Yeah,
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Unreal, man.
Can I tell you what I experienced real quick with these blind bags? I was following a boatload of whatnot sellers, and I noticed when they finally got to their last bags that they can sell, right? The viewers dropped like 40% the minute he said last one, and then when it's over, people moved on to somebody else that still had bags. Also, there were guys trying to sell that knew they were dwindling down to their last 5, and they were trying to sell the DC KOs or the Batman 1 bags, and it was funny. They put them up and nobody bid on those, and they just said, hey man, we're just waiting for you to go for the monsters again. So there's a lot of love for this shit, bro. A lot of people are loving it. They love the covers, even with all the rumors out there of duplicates.
Well, I might do a Halloween
or whatever.
show. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to do a Halloween show for.
Do it.
Yeah. With all your bags.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Are you gonna dress up?
I have a Deadpool mask I could wear, but I mean, like I'm a whatnot, so like
dress up as Hood.
As Hood.
You gotta get your hair cut, man.
Yell at everybody.
That ain't happening. It took me this long. It took me a decade to regrow out my hair, so I'm not gonna cut it again for a long time.
I do like your hair. I saw it. Like I noticed. I was like, it's getting long.
It's getting really long.
He's got the rock star here, man.
He does. Yeah.
I think I might eventually get dreadlocks, but I haven't decided that yet.
Let's just let's just calm down a little bit.
Yeah. And then my drummer was like, "Oh my god, the transitions of Aaron's hair within this band is like ridiculous." Because it used to be like short to like professional
through the Beyond Wednesday years.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Put that video clip together, right?
But Asian hair, it's just you can do whatever you want with it. Like anytime
but the problem with Asian long hair for men is like the girls get jealous of it, like really fast.
You don't see a lot of you're a K-pop demon hunter right now.
I don't know what a K-pop person would look like. Do they have long hair?
K-pop demon hunter Netflix?
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, it's buddy.
I've been waiting for a day. I have like 12 hours to like enhance my mind too.
Music's okay. Like I watched it but I mean, Alex and the kids. I mean, they love it. Love it.
So I got some pickups finally.
Oh dang! Look at this guy. When's the last time you had pickups? It's been like 4 years.
Pickups. All right. This came in from PSA.
Enchanté.
Hey, you didn't have to wait that long for tickets. That's not bad.
No, yeah. I turned these in at San Diego. Kansas City Royals versus Minnesota Twins, September 16th, 1996. Paul Molitor's 3,000th hit.
3,000th hit.
Full ticket, PSA 9.
Oh, shit. A 9?
Where'd you get that?
That's from that collection that Jesse got. Montreal Expos versus the San Diego Padres.
Last game.
Nope. Close, though.
Damn.
Nope. Tony, this is from 1999, which I think is last year. Tony Gwynn's 3,000th hit. PSA 9 full ticket. Yeah.
PSA 9?
Yep.
Is it?
I get 8. I get
Jeter's.
It's in print,
right?
I
Here's
got Jeter's
what sucks
3,000
about
hit.
these. Okay. PSA, what are you doing? If you're gonna put them one way, put them the same on both tickets. Look at this. Royals with the to the left, with it to the right, and then it's upside down. Now it's to the left if you want it. So it's gonna have to be shown like this.
One's in English, one's in French.
It's ridiculous, man. Like, what are you doing? At least put all the tickets the same way. So that's a bummer. But so that's pretty cool. Shout out to my boy Namesh, who heard that I did not get a prison. So he sent me one.
Ooh,
the Halloween glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great
Nice.
cover.
Yes.
Man, good for
Absolutely beautiful.
solid guy there.
Yeah. So he's got a package heading towards him right now.
Good
This is
for
from my
him.
boy Funhouse. He sent me this. He said, "Hey, there's a link for these where you can get these cheap, and these are tough to find. This is Event Horizon Dark Descent #1, the variant. I think it's some type of variant, and I got 3 of them. They were like, cheap, so I grabbed them.
Oh, where was the link, dude? Why didn't you share it with us?
Yeah, right. You guys probably got these by now, right? Your legend has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pull mine out of my Comic-Con box. I got it signed by what's his name? Nas.
Really? You got one signed by Nas?
Yeah, one of the guys, I couldn't make it, and he was at the panel. The kid that worked for me, and I didn't ask him to do it. I just asked him to get me a copy, and then he said I was able to grab Nas before he left. So
Big shout out to Spidey Hunter that shared the link with me on that.
Yeah.
Because
Well, my goal is
with
to
Joe.
buy one of the signed ones. I want one of the black and white signed by everybody. That's one of my goals. So
the black and white was the really tough one, I think.
yeah. There is, I think that might be it. Is that it? Oh yeah, I already showed this, but I'll show it again. My other pickup is.
Oh, the
Mark.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Fucking awesome. So I'll be wearing the hell out of this. All right. Who wants to go next? Anybody else got any pickups? Nate? All right.
I think you guys, especially with you and Yi, I think you're really going to appreciate this. So, I can't remember where I saw something the other day. I think it's Bryan, because you're always doing like the Nirvana stuff and like how much it's worth. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, I remember when I grew up, I was like, it'd be awesome if I had like all the Iron Maiden posters, and we started talking about the long boxes and like who's coming to. And then Iron Maiden just released the dates with Anthrax and Megadeth. I was like, God, I wish I had a Peace Cells, like the old long box. And we started kind of going through different stuff. And I was like, well, there were 2 albums I wish I still had in the cardboard long box. And I found these.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh, nice.
I remember those.
And I was like, winners. And I'm like, I'm going to get these graded and then put them up in the other room. But I was like, when you came in and you saw like featuring Don't Cry, Live and Let Die. I mean, I was like, these. I've never seen this. I was like, man.
Dude, that's awesome. That and the
This is our child. This is us right here growing up. This is it.
Yeah.
Where did you find it at like half price books or something?
Especially this one. What's that, bud?
Did you find it at half price books or something like that, or where'd you find this? Are you allowed to say?
Talking to a friend, and I was like, "Hey, how about?" And we were just talking about different things. Like, I think I saw those. I was like, "No, you didn't." And then we started going on, and he's like, "I've got a guy he's got the sealed." And I was like, "Tell him I'll take those." And so
that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, buddy. I was like, these are awesome.
That was
awesome.
Shane says, in Australia we had those, but they came with a T-shirt. I got both albums still sealed with the tees. Wow.
Oh, that's sick.
Never heard of that.
Wow.
Why is the Australian version always cooler? Like they always have the cooler things, right? Like I still want the Australian price edition of New Mutants 98. But
what's that? What's that look like? I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's the exact same cover, but it's literally like the.
Didn't Leg have one of those?
Well, here's the problem. They do have
he
a
had
lot
Mark
of cool,
Jewelers.
They have a lot of cool stuff there, but the problem is you want some cool stuff from other places, and you got to pay an ungodly amount to get it to you. Shout out to Neville, Neville Grail Hunter, good dude. Make sure you're following his socials and his YouTube. This is him buying a one of the second print second print Spider-Man 2099s, and $180 postage from the U.S.
or to the U.S.
To the U.S. 277 postage to Australia. What is this? It says here what it's like living on the other side of the world.
So I do have one more question. Brian, did you get one of these? Did you see these?
No, that's the
Super 7s?
The Super 7s. I did not. That's awesome, dude. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This one's yours. I got
Hell
extra
yeah,
because
bro.
I was like, when they came out, I'm like, I don't know if they didn't make it like that.
Big
They
of a
came
deal.
out, but I was like, I don't know how well known they made it because they came out with him and Big Lob. I've been waiting for Big Lob so long. I was like, so I got a couple of these. So anybody needs one.
Here's something cool that Nate also got. Ooh, look at that, man.
Nature Boy.
That's pretty awesome, bro.
Dude, he was it's really weird, like just with him being so much older, because I got home and I was like, man, he looks old. I'm like, he is old. And I was like, he's gone through a lot. And I think it was like 2 years ago, he almost passed away. And I was like, if he ever comes close, I was like, I've got to meet him and sign or get an autograph. So when I was talking to him, the funny part was I lived about the next subdivision over. So I was talking to him. I was like, hey, did you live in Fox Den in Charlotte? He does. Fox Den. He's like, Fox Den. You know, he's not a young guy. I was like, he's like, where is that? He's like, that. I was like, you're going down Ray Road, coming from South Park, going to Ballantyne Commons. Fox Den's a really nice community. Over to your left, I think Billy Packer lived over there. He goes, yes. He's like, yeah, I did live there. I was like, yeah, I lived like one down on the right. And I was like, because I used to live, I lived in, and I was telling him for a little bit. And he was just like, part of it kind of caught on. It took a little bit for the other part, but I was like, I will tell you, if you want to get his autograph, get his attention, have a female with you, have a low cut shirt and have some glitter on, because I was like third in line and there was someone who's not the most attractive lady, but she had a lot of glitter on. He said, bring that lady up to the front right now. She came right up and the funny part is they did the photos first and then they did autographs second. I saw Tyson. Tyson was and Holyfield came in later, and Tyson walked by me, and I was like, "This guy looks like he could just pound any guy who ever got in his way right now." I mean, he is.
What'd you get signed?
I got one of the World Heavyweight belt, the belts.
Yeah,
that's why I got signed, and that was it.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I got to say, because I had to get 2 tickets, one that says like Ric Flair and one that says Nature Boy.
Yeah. All right. You got any pickups?
Nothing by me, or
John,
nothing
you
open
got any
yet.
pickups?
I'll do my Christmas opening for, Halloween.
I got some stuff that came in from do you remember Paul, who was with me at Comic-Con from Brixco Comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a thank you package, which he didn't have to do, but I super appreciate it. He kind of paid attention when we talked, and he was asking me, what am I into now? And I said, well, I'm starting to get really into pulps. And so when he got back home, he made a package for me, and he sent me a nice grouping of some really interesting pulps. So shout out to Brixco Comics, Paul. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do it, but I still appreciate it. And these are really, really awesome. And some of these are
This
not
look
cheap.
great.
Oh yeah. And he sent me 5 really awesome. Some of these are #1 issues in the storylines. So this is the last one. I mean, really, really, really good stuff. And then so thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. And also I got my from
Collector box.
Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Amazon
Oh, you got
did a
it.
drop. Yeah, they did a drop, and somebody hit me up because I remember, Nate, I told you I'm buying one not because I collect these or I do anything with them.
Yeah.
He just said, listen, if you want to try a little investment, this is it. So of course I had this already from my LCS. All right.
Yeah.
So I
That's
still
what
have that
yeah.
sealed.
But it's the collector box is what you want because that's
Right.
that's where people pull that Soul Stone card out of.
This
The
is
Soul
the
Stone,
Soul
yeah.
Stone box right here. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Amazon did a drop of their inventory and they only sold these for like $420, I think. At the time they were
That's a
selling
deal.
for like $600 to $700 on eBay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when they sold it, they were literally, the numbers were going down. Like you were seeing it go from 7 to 5 to nothing. It was really funny to watch that sell out that fast. But I was able to get one, and I really thought that I was going to get a message that said, sorry, here's your refund. But I got it in the mail. And then this was just, like I said, I showed this already. This is from Leg. He got this done at I think at New York City Comic Con from Ryan Otley, and you get these cool custom shirts from him.
No.
And
Dude,
I kind of like jumped.
That's gone full
What
circle
happened?
now. That's gone full circle now. Lay got those for me
Yeah.
because he literally like he opened blind bags with me and pulled like 6 of those.
Okay.
Like
So
yeah.
so he did I think an eBay live auction, and I was just trying to be a little supportive, and I wound up winning a really cool one, which is this one. I've always liked this. This is like first reprint of First Battle Beast.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, well, if you're gonna get one signed by Atlee, why not that one? It's really cool. So thank you, Sean, and that's it.
Nice.
I mean,
Hey, can I mention one thing about Hood? He's not on here, but he pressed a lot of things for me, and everyone's so used to like him pressing books. I just want to mention a few things that are not books. That if you guys ever want to get something signed, Peter Cullen was supposed to come here in September, and he had to cancel. And so I was trying to figure out, like, hey, what can I get Optimus Prime to sign that's not Optimus Prime? Like, what do people think about? So Hood was pressing like the original pamphlets of the Transformers for me, because I was going to have him sign this, and then also have Frank Welker do this and Megatron. And then also Hood had done
so dope
the original pamphlets.
Nice. That's from the Transformers, right?
And
yeah,
I was going to have these signed and then framed, because I thought no one would really have these in their especially when they're cleaned up. And then one more shout out to Hood. This is from the 2016 Tennessee Florida game.
Oh, okay.
They won. The Vols won. It was a great game, and this ticket was in my pocket. I had everyone pull out and sign it, and at a bar later that night, this thing looked like hell, and then he got it flat like this. And actually, one of my buddies, his dad had autographed this, and he played for the Vols, and he passed away last year. So I'm gonna get it sent to PSA, signed, and or sent to PSA, and then give it to him. So
awesome.
Thanks for Hood for that.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, I want to go.
Oh yeah, and Bryan, he also did this.
Oh,
so now I
sick.
actually have this
Hell
to go with the
yeah.
art.
That's dope, dude. All right, before we call it a night, I want to go over some really cool IG art posts that I love. John, this was kind of reminding me of you. I saw this on some monster blanks. Did you see these?
That guy is a super talent. That guy's a tattooist.
Yep.
And apparently he did that. I don't know if he did that for himself or he did that for a customer, but matter of fact, I think he did that for himself for shits and giggles, because he's actually auctioning those.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Wow.
That girl, just so everybody knows, that girl is the one from that latest movie with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
She's like his girlfriend in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's smoking hot, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
then that's Jack Nicholson from
She's the one that plays
Werewolf
the Marvel character, Kate Bishop.
Is that her? No.
Yeah, that's her. Yep.
That doesn't look like her.
Is it? She looks like it, but
yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
And then
I
there
always
was
see the
another
Russian
one.
girl like, "Oh, you're so funny, Kate Bishop."
There was another one here. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, that's the Todd father. That's one of those guys that burns covers for art.
Yep.
And that is I can't believe how great that came out.
Yeah.
I was looking at that and I was like, Jesus. And I've been following that guy's work for a few years now, and I never thought to commission him, but I think I'm gonna have to hit him up. That's nice.
All right, some more. Check this out. This is a drawing, a pencil sketch.
Get out of here.
Yep. Super detailed pencil sketch.
And you know, I've got that exact photo signed from Upper Deck by Jordan.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Holy
Keegan
shit.
Hall is the name of the guy that does these.
Yeah.
Super detailed pencil sketches.
Jesus, to do the whole crowd in the back.
Yeah. It's crazy. Jordan signing one. So that was super cool. Hold on here. Let me go back. All right, look at this. Look how cool this animation is.
It looks like a heavy metal movie.
It's amazing, dude. I don't know what it is, but it is fucking awesome. The animation looks so badass. Creepy. Whatever it is dope. It says here, The Knight Who Dreamed of Fire, Dungeon Synth. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's AI. Look at this. It's an artist, Chateau Vandale. Look at how cool this is. It burns, and the apple burns. Fucking nuts, man. He paints it with something and then it causes it to burn when it dries. That's cool. That just destroying your piece of art for that video, and I don't know, there's something really cool about that.
And I bet you that'll sell for an insane amount of money.
Yep. Chateau Vandale. Next, I have never seen this. This is Topher put this up, but this is Ed Gein cover appearance, I guess, for this book, Weird Trips. I gotta find one of these. Look how crazy that is. 1974. Blab number 5 is the name of this book. That art is wicked. You could see the leather face in the background as one of his skins that he's taken.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the recliner the chair that Ed Gein made out of human skins? Pretty creepy, yeah. Next, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Takumi is the name of the artist. I love that. The horse looks so badass. The purple, the samurai, skull samurai, the background with the bats and that is fucking beautiful. I would frame the hell out of that if it was a really cool print. All right, here you go, Nate. This guy had these remarks by the artist. I think a different artist did this one. I think. Was this Von Gorman that did this?
No, that's not him.
Yeah. So this is for Exquisite Corpses. And
oh my God.
Look at the remarks. Snack Crackle Snack.
Snap Crackle Pop.
Yep.
Snap Crackle.
So it's a
That's
knife.
awesome.
Looks like bomb material and a gun. So that was freaking awesome. Look at this shirt.
God, it looks like McFarlane. Like
Marvel Zombies.
Spawn meets
Iron
eats
Maiden.
Spider-Man.
Almost reminds me of Iron Maiden, right?
Well, that's a Marvel Zombies picture.
Yeah, but I don't know if this has ever been. I don't remember seeing this anywhere.
If he had wider eyes, it'd be Eddie. Yeah, you're right.
Screen
If he had,
printed. Yeah. That is just gorgeous. That should be a cover. So there's that. Love this shirt. An alien doing an ollie. Xenohawk. My mom made me wear a helmet, but I didn't buckle it.
Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
It's glow in the dark, bro. Glow in the dark. So that's super dope. Look at this. This is Kixtradamus. This is fucking amazing right here. I would buy this. I would put that behind me.
That's pretty sick.
Right? Great job for him. And then this right here, I gotta get one of these. Alex Ross, Nosferatu from Image in 2007. Beautiful.
That's pretty sick.
Right? Check out this photographer. He spent 9 years capturing the same New York City corner every morning. And he would find the same people doing the same things every morning and get pictures of them on different mornings looking the same. This guy walking, and he would get, every time he'd get a picture of him. This guy walking every morning.
For
next to
9
the
years
same
straight.
Guy,
Oh,
9
look at
years
that.
straight.
It looks like Belichick.
And he's right standing next to that same person too.
Yep. Yep. This chick.
Can he find
42nd
somebody
Street
pretty?
in Vanderbilt in New York City.
Yeah, it's over by Grand Central.
Yep. How crazy is that? Like, we're creatures of habit, and this shows it in a major way.
Well, guess what? The photographer is a creature of habit. He's been doing
Yeah.
it for 9 years in the same spot.
Yep.
So he became the art himself.
She actually didn't change her top. If you back to the last one.
She wore the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
Even the bus is there. Look, even the bus being there. The
It's the
guy's
New
name
York
is
version of
Peter
myself.
Funch. Peter Funch is the name of the guy. I just thought that was really cool. Chad Keith is amazing. You know, we've been talking about him for a while. Look how beautiful these images are. There's a couple of them I'm going to show of him. He did a Tron one. Look at this Tron one. Hold on. Or he did this one. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a Tron one. Chad Keith's a bad mofo. And there's more. Oh, this was cool. Cool hat. Shout out to Painey. $4.99 super chat. He says, check out my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles zombie OA. I will. I reached out to Pete about trying to get some stuff commissioned from him. So we'll see if he gets back to me. This is absolutely gorgeous. Joel Herrera, the guy that did that Mercy Sparks cover. This is London
nice.
Horror Comic, issue 13,
Nice.
cover B. This right here is one of the coolest artists I've seen in a long time. Chris Bordensa art. Look at these. And he did remarks of I'm spacing on that his name. What's that tape's name, Nate?
Laserbeak.
Laserbeak, thank you. Look how cool these are. These are prints that he did. And he did, that is just awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Check out some, look, wait till you see his art. His art is like, wow. Just pure nostalgia. Toy
Oh, that's dope.
boxes.
Yeah.
Beautiful colors. I mean, he is really freaking good. That's the print he was doing. That's the painting. Based off of that, you can see him painting it. So there's that. This, I want this. Panel from Cosmic Alien video game. It's 13 by 26. How awesome is that? That takes me back to Nickel Palace, 1985. You know, right next to Bear Cover Skate Shop. Awesome. That's a Vinny Kumar thing right there. Look at this Spawn cover by Melee. For Spawn 370. Oh, damn good. And then this artist is unreal. Her name's Courtney Art. Check this out.
I get a lot of questions about how I make my lights really glow in my paintings, so I want to share 3 of my favorite techniques. First, I never think of light as just one color. Every single light I paint is made up of 4 to 6 colors layered together. For example, a warm lamp might have yellows, oranges, reds, and even purples or blues to balance it out. Layering and blending those colors gives a light much more depth and realism, and it feels much richer than using just one flat tone. Second, I'm not afraid to break the classic art rules that you hear all the time, like never using pure black or pure white. I actually use both, just strategically. Pure black can make surrounding colors pop, and a touch of pure white in the right spot can make highlights feel like they're glowing. So for me, it's not about avoiding pure black and white, it's about knowing where they'll make the most impact. And finally, I love high contrast, and I think it's one of the biggest reasons my lights look so intense. If your shadows are deep and your highlights are bright, the glow just feels stronger. If everything is mid-tone, nothing stands out quite as much, so don't be afraid to really push those darks and lights if you're looking to achieve a really intense glow. So those are my top 3 tips on making lights pop: layering colors, breaking the art rules when it works, and embracing high contrast.
She's badass, right? I mean, that's really good shit. The way her lights glow like that. Almost looks like they have
she's a rebel. She'll break those rules.
Look at that. That one right there is amazing.
Yeah.
The hoverboard on the wall. Damn, that's good. So that's Courtney Art. We talked about this. Oh, look at these helmets. San Diego State uniforms are gorgeous. Those really intricate drawings in the reds, the Mayan like art, the Aztecs. Jay Gonzo, it's a Wolverine commission that he did.
Oh, that's sick.
Right. Art by Fitz. That's our boy Fitz, he's been doing a lot of cool stuff for Inktober. And then this right here by Beast Wreck is amazing. I love his art. This is crazy. Ben Hazelrig. Look how crazy this is. $3D. Beautiful. And then you guys know we love this guy, this Final Cut guy. Look at what he does with this Silver Surfer. This is unreal. I would have loved to bought this, to purchase this. holographic space background with the stars.
And you know that you could still get a blue label with that if you submit it.
Yeah.
Because he's actually submitted, or I don't know if he's done it or people who bought from him submitted their books and they've gotten blue labels.
Look at that.
Oh, that's kind of interesting that it's not like considered like a remark or anything like that.
Well, I mean, is it any different than somebody drawing and coloring on a blank or signing a book or, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
those are all yellow label situations then.
And then finally, this tattoo artist we've talked about before does these cool like patch, look like threads.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't know if I would give up skin for that, but I mean that's pretty cool.
And look at this. This is a matchbook that this guy, Turkey and the Wolf. Oh no, wait, Luc Peltier. It's he drew these in a matchbook. On the matches. Grateful Dead, Dancing Bears, Stanley Ipkiss, Ronald McDonald, what's her name, Jessica, and then the wolf. Really, really cool. So this is the final artist of the night for this really, really cool artist that I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. And that is IG Art Spotlight. So that being said, you guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on over the next couple weeks. We're going to try and get Will Jack on Wednesday night, I think, to come hang out with us and talk about what he's got going on. I think he's got something cool coming up for Halloween. We've got Industry Show on Tuesday, and then I believe I'm going to have a sale tomorrow night on Whatnot and a sale Monday night on eBay Live. So come hang out with us tomorrow night around 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for our Whatnot sale, and same time on Monday night for our eBay Live sale. So that being said, we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Adios.